fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay. Cruising with Dave. Get in, sit down, buckle up. Cruising with Dave. Get in, sit down, buckle up. Cruising with Dave.
Welcome back. Cruise Mistake. Grim Mistake here coming at you live on Grimerica FM. It's Tuesday, July 7th, 2020. We have an amazing show planned for tonight. Just incredible events, incredible things going on. We got big news, breaking news, all of it's happening. And the number one guy here with me, Mr. James Cruz.
James Cruz.
Whoa, coming in hot.
Coming in real hot.
Yeah.
And we also got Mr. Jerry Cthulhu.
And I'm just hot.
Just hot. coming hot. And we also got B.Strut.
Good evening, everyone. Love you guys.
Great evening. Love you, Bill.
Love you.
And we got Mr. Felix Ortega.
Let evil destroy itself. I'm bound for Shangri-La.
And we got Flavortown.
Trust the plan, boys.
All I do is trust.
Flavortown.
And we got Nickie the Dude.
Here we go. Sure happy it's Tuesday.
Yes, happy Tuesday.
Definitely.
And we got Zac Hawkins.
Hola, permaneces sentadas, por favor.
Perfect.
And rounded it out, returning from the dead, Michael Watcher.
What's up?
Hey,
How
man.
you guys doing?
Doing great. It's been a while.
Yeah.
D.
Nailed
did it.
Wait, did we?
Wait.
Coming in.
I didn't mean Michael Watcher was rounding it out. Who I really meant was rounding it out, which I guarantee right when I introduce him, the sound's not going to come through. There's going to be an audio issue.
It'll be a
But-
delay.
We got
Possibly.
Keats Ross also.
And the audio's good.
Yes, he's here.
At least it came through.
Did you skip Nickie?
What's up? No, we got Nickie.
No, we got Nickie.
We got everybody, Jared. Come
Oh
on.
man,
Where's
we got.
Suzanne?
Did you guys skip
Suzanne's
Jerry?
not here. I don't know
Skip
why.
Jerry?
Yep. No, we got.
Oh wait, I think we skipped Jerry. What's up, Keats?
Did you
Yeah.
get Trump?
Hey guys, how are you?
Doing good.
Did I get Trump? Is that
Oh, we didn't introduce him. He's the 10th
The
seat on
13th man.
the 13th man on Cruise Mistake.
more.
There it
the
is.
apostle?
Man.
So 10 guys were silent.
Dude.
Silence is violence.
Yeah,
I was
man.
gonna say John 3:16.
There you go.
Where's that guy?
Well, that guy,
Yeah.
Teddy
It's-
was like, "Man, I just got back from chasing the cat, or my dog chased the cat," and yeah.
That's a fucking lame excuse. Get your ass in here.
No, that's
I
shoot
love is
fuckery
that
terms. That just
He
means
goes, where's that guy to John 3:16? And everyone immediately thinks Stone Cold Steve Austin is in
Oh,
my
yeah.
Bible.
I was thinking Stone Cold.
Greatest.
Yeah, I was gonna say off the top rope with a beer can, but I don't know. We can smash him on our forehead.
Stone Cold
Everybody
said
now,
so.
everybody, smash your beer on your forehead.
Do you remember when Stroh's had those 16 ounces? We called them pounders.
Oh yeah, the 16-ounce pounder, man. Yeah.
I used to know a dude who could crack one of those on his head.
Mm.
Is the National Guard going to Georgia?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I did hear something about that. I don't know if any of it's true though.
I
Jade
don't
Helm
know.
got canceled this year. That's all that matters.
What got canceled?
Jade Helm. You know, there's no Jade Helm
Yeah, yeah.
2020 now.
And Conspiranormals thing.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on in Georgia? I don't know. I really don't pay
Just
attention to
riots, more riots, more.
Does the governor have COVID now?
No.
Didn't I hear that? Yeah, someone.
I think so.
But is
Well,
it the
doesn't
mayor of
everybody have
Atlanta or
COVID?
governor?
The
How does it-
president and prime
problems.
minister of Brazil, Bolsonaro, does.
That guy.
There he
Yo.
is. What's happening?
Stone Cold.
Holy shit, are we live yet?
No, we're
Speaking of
live.
COVID.
We're live. We're jammed up in here. Holy God.
Oh shit.
Man,
But yeah,
we had
real
a
quick,
COVID
Jerry, I
jingle.
wouldn't confuse Bolsonaro with the governor of.
I don't think that has it.
I just want to be real clear about that.
Keats, you don't know the difference between Bolsonaro and the governor of Georgia? Come on.
They look a lot alike, to be honest.
Yeah, the governor of Georgia has bigger tits.
It's the same
I
picture.
know my states by pull out magazines.
No, Kemp doesn't have it.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm just reading fake news. Forgive me. But
Well, if you're reading CNN, you're definitely reading
I'm
fake news.
smelling it. I think there's a COVID. Did you hear there was that rumor going around that Ghislaine?
Yes.
Already
all
has
those
COVID.
fake headlines saying that she got it. So what's up with
The
that?
BBC News actually published a story post dated July 11th that she did have it. And then they retracted the story.
Yeah, I mean, that could also. I mean, I don't know.
Was that
All I saw was a
Photoshop,
screenshot.
or-
All I saw
Think
was a
about this.
screenshot.
Why would the BBC publish a story in the future?
Exactly, but all I saw was a screenshot. I didn't see an article.
I'm sure it's on archive.
Or find it, and I'll believe you. I will not believe it unless there's an actual archive. Like this is what I need. Because everything could be photoshopped. Everything's photoshopped. It's especially something
I'm
like that.
photoshopped right now.
But it's like
I heard it was a backdoor job. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a fake website.
well, the whole thing.
website.
The whole thing. It's like why is she getting busted now? What's with the charges that they're only charging her from 94 to 97? So it's really
they're
nothing.
only charging her for soliciting a minor to cross state
Yeah,
borders.
enticing minors or
enticing.
something.
Like literally, it has nothing to do with like pedophilia or like rape or like any.
No, none of the
like,
whole, like
none of that.
and it's nothing that could tie them to like anybody, like any politicians. All the shit that's going on at the time that these years that they arrested her with.
Although completely off axis, though, MSNBC and the New York Post are in the process of throwing Bill Gates under the bus right now with Epstein.
Good riddance.
Oh shit! I've not seen any of that.
I haven't seen any of this either.
What an
I thought he was the golden child.
What's going on? Need some details.
Nasser
Yeah. So there were, there was one that there was an MSNBC person interviewing somebody from the New York Times about the Epstein and Gates connection, and the funny thing is that basically nobody's hearing much about this until these guys are starting to talk about it on the air, and supposedly James, there was a connection with Gates and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation having starting up a joint charity or funding a charity that was operated by Epstein, and the connection was some kind of program at the MIT Media Lab, which was interesting because that also, to a certain extent, Daniel Negroponte into the whole thing. Who was kind of a mover and shaker in technology and third world areas. But so the topic came up about why Gates would be interested in doing this, because who needs Epstein to do this if that's one of their main missions of helping kids in the third world. And then when the Epstein thing starts coming out in the news, why are we continuing to fund this? And apparently a whole bunch of people ended up quitting or resigning over this connection between the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Epstein's thing.
Ooh.
Very
All
interesting.
I want to ask, has anyone seen a picture of Melinda Gates?
Oh, dude, horrifying.
Is she like I swear to God, it's like what's her name from Scientology? David Miscavige, Shelley Miscavige. Like no one knows what has happened to her in years. I swear to God, I don't think I've ever seen a picture.
Man, hey, you guys want to hear some really good news?
Gates is.
You want to hear some real good news? Jonathan Sackler, he's dead. The owner, co-owner of Purdue Pharma, OxyContin creator, done. 61 years old. Done.
Holy shit.
The Oxy King is dead. Long live the Oxy King.
Died of a what? Heart attack?
He died of cancer. No, he died of cancer. So they hit him with the cancer
when you
gun.
create a drug that good, just let him go on it.
Yes. It's OD on
Jews here.
Well,
Who says that he wasn't on it?
I mean, really, yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Although the cardinal rule is don't get high on your own supply, right?
One less demon gone. That's pretty
Unless you're like a multimillionaire with an endless supply.
Yeah.
Like McAfee.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, that interview too was amazing. By the way.
Oh, no.
How did
It was-
you guys nail that? Where did
It
that
was
come
crazy.
from?
He'll literally he'll go on any show. Like you could like anybody just emails him. He'll go on any show, and I'm pretty sure he just shoots up a bunch of heroin, like drinks the entire time, and screams. That's literally it's.
We just
Doesn't he-
escaped Spain.
Doesn't he have his own
Yeah.
show now, or he's trying to do his own show now, where he just talks about his?
Oh, who knows?
Drug
He's one of those. He's he's one of those
character.
dudes. He just does. He gets in, dabbles into a little bit of everything.
Just don't piss him off. He'll kill your dog, and then
Probably.
you.
Then you
And then
allegedly,
eat
Keats. I mean, there's never any official charges on
Keats,
that.
Keats, you should open up a food truck and call it Keats Eats.
Keats eats.
Oh,
Yeah,
never-
I watched.
That's pretty good.
You like that?
I watched Gramerica interview him.
How about,
out in
though?
Colorado, man? And they did. They had him on the television. He was sitting on his boat. And
Oh yeah,
he
then
was-
when they interviewed him, yeah.
Oh, he was mixing Jack Daniels with both hands.
He's a master.
Yes, he would pour a straight glass and then pour a mixed drink, like pineapple juice or something. And yeah, he was pouring it in both glasses, man, drinking the whole time he's talking to him.
If he shows up on the
Who you
ticket, I'm
fooling?
totally voting. I'm
Oh,
totally
yeah.
voting for him.
Him and
He'll never
Tulsi
show
would
up
be
on
a
a
winner,
ticket.
right?
I just
Well,
Oh, dude.
Kanye is jumping. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
McAfee
yes.
and Kanye, dude. Let's
Dude,
go.
give me that Kanye. It's gonna be a Kanye Musk ticket. That's when they just took that picture, that photo op, like
Musk.
2 days earlier. Elon Musk, and it's a whole internet
I'm
thing going
familiar.
on.
Yeah.
Like Kanye announces, and Elon Musk like replies to his thing saying "hell yeah" or some shit like that. Like it's all just this big elaborate scheme to run this like retarded party to the side with just Elon Musk, and it's to get the autists. Like we want the autism vote.
I love what the weight of a tweet like that from someone so magnanimous.
Yeah.
And then you have all these news sites going, well, you have to register for every state.
Yeah.
Like you have to go through this whole rigmarole. And he's like, it's fucking Kanye West. I mean,
You could run third party and it could be write-in. Like literally,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
anybody
Just
could
write-in.
run for president at any time.
Honestly, less of
Firm and Supreme,
three evils,
2020.
I agree, Jerry. 100%. I want my pony.
Everybody needs a pony.
Yes.
If you need a place to park your pony, just bring it to that ranch.
Dude, he almost legit had won the libertarian ticket. Like he was close. I think he came in second or third for getting. But what is going on, James? Did we just get walk into a club for a second?
Yeah.
What
Yeah, it was awesome.
that? But
Some new Yeezy.
okay.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be our next president, man. I mean, we already have
Ego
reality
death.
TV. We already have reality TV star president, so
That's Kanye.
but
It sounds like
Imagine one where we could have
I don't know.
a White House press corps who
James
gets to
Kelly.
indulge in fat beats.
That's some fat beats, dude. That was tight.
We need the guy who played Biff
know.
Tannen in Back to the Future.
absolutely.
President.
Yeah. But more so in Back to the Future 2 with the cane, because that's when you knew him at business.
Old ass.
Old
Biff.
ass Bane. Biff, yeah.
Crotchety
Bane.
Biff.
I don't know.
Crotchety
Do,
Biff.
do you even think there's gonna be an election? What's even happening? This is everything just seems
I
so
was
fucking
I had my pull
ridiculous
in on
right now,
Murder Hornets.
dude.
Like,
I
seriously, I did the Deadpool and like I lost a lot of money.
yeah,
like-
Murder Hornets were only that was only like a
Went nowhere.
1 week news cycle. That wasn't shit.
And then I read an article that there are sharks learning or like adapting legs
Yes.
and are walking on the surface of the
If they
ocean.
can-
I'm like, all right,
Hold
here
up.
comes.
Hold up. So we have
Here it
Jesus.
comes.
Not only sharks, they're Jesus sharks. They're walking on the surface of the ocean.
But like the antithesis
If they're carrying laser rifles, I'm in.
on the bottom floor. But they're
Oh,
still walking,
okay,
having
gotcha.
appendages. Yeah, yeah.
So they're floor
Oh,
walkers.
Here they come. Come on, hit us before November.
Gotta love this Darwinist propaganda they're trying to throw out there at us. It's just like this macroevolutionary nonsense that they keep saying exists, but we've never actually seen in real life. So they're like, yeah, sharks screw legs, fuck it.
But they have really high tech cameras, and a lot of news sites said that it's true. So
Yeah, well, they had really high tech cameras during the Civil War, but God forbid they take a fucking picture of a battle anytime soon. You know?
yeah, but also it's in the news, so it's
Yeah, it's the news, so it's true. So it's there.
Yes.
You can't deny
during the
that.
Civil War. During the Civil War, they didn't want people to have to stand still for 8.5 minutes for.
Well,
the
yeah, that's 8.5
Also,
minutes.
in the
Dude,
Civil
try it.
War,
Hours.
They
that
didn't
guy.
have the news.
People had to bring you lunch and glasses of water while you were getting your picture taken, or you'd die.
You better watch eagles and sharks teaming up, man. I seen that too on the
Eagles and
news. Yeah, eagle pick a shark up out of the water and pitch
I
him
saw
up
that.
on the bank, man.
I think I talked about this.
It's pretty
before.
gnarly.
Sharks doing flyby bitings now.
Yeah.
I
gonna be
remember
terrible.
the biggest fear mongering right before 9/11 was all the quote unquote increased shark attacks in the United States. That was like the summer of fear, getting people afraid of shark attacks before 9/11 hit.
So wait, are you telling me right now? Because I got bummed out about murder hornets, and with the election coming up, they're just going to seed a story about walking sharks.
Please, yes. And then they're gonna fly planes into
Just
towers.
to be us, like, oh, okay, Biden's okay. We'll do, just do that.
Exactly.
Okay, I'd elect a walking shark with like muscly little legs.
Land shark, like that old SNL skit.
And before we have to
Candy
meme
Graham.
this into existence. We have to meme this into existence.
Jeez.
But there's got to be like, this is fucked up. But I was reading, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but David CwS, of Waco, he wrote, before he died, before it got under siege, his like last will and testament was to write his translation of the Seven Seals, and like that was his big opus. And you can find it. It's like it's like available online. And I fucking sat there one night, like 3 hours, and just
blew your mind, huh?
Well, it's funny because like of how appropriately, like he kind of called his own demise. Like it was their Armageddon. Like he was kind of on top of it with all this shit. I'm like, okay, what are the Seven Seals now if they're spread out, right? Can walking sharks be like number
It could be one of the seals.
5?
Yeah, totally.
Just like you talk about
and
Revelations.
who opens it?
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Revelations.
The mosquitoes, I feel like the mosquitoes are like mutated. I've been getting these really bad red welts from mosquito bites.
Maybe you've just developed an allergy to mosquitoes in your older age.
Oh, isn't this not the GMO mosquito story?
Or it could be
that they
Bill
try to
Gates
scare
mosquitoes.
people with? Yeah.
Bioengineered.
Herp mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
Those are the gangster mosquitoes, the G mosquitoes.
G mosquitoes.
I definitely feel like the walking shark story has more legs than the murder hornets.
Boom. Got him.
I just love the mental image of these like sharks with muscular little.
I'm gonna need to find a picture.
Oh
of this
yeah, they would
muscular.
be.
And I was like, actually, I don't like that image. It scares the shit out of me. I don't want anything to do with that. If I saw that coming at me, I'd just be like, just do it. Fuck it.
This is why you need to stay armed all the time.
Yes. Or just not go to the beach. I think the beaches are nature's beware of dog sign.
To be honest,
Shark
that
on
story
land
doesn't
or
have
shark on
legs.
sea. I take land anytime, man. I think I got an advantage if he comes walking at me.
This is my turf.
Yeah, axe kick to the head's gonna change his mind most of the time.
There you go.
Well,
Like, yeah, put it into perspective, like all these, these proclamations. Every generation has these crazy, apocryphal, ideas of the coming end times, and then this one, just in 1 year, just smack dab,
Yeah, dude.
funny, hilarious. Let's die.
Yeah, everything's just like it is. Everything's crazy. But I mean, that's also a thing. Like, does it feel that way just because of the onslaught of the media and the people like just blowing all this stuff out of proportion? Or is this stuff like actually happening? Like would the protests have been escalated as big as they were if it not were for the media? Or just like everything they've just thrown gas on every single thing. So there's somebody's agenda is to escalate this.
I tell you what, when Trump walks into Jerusalem, I'm gonna be like, "Told you."
When they start laying down palm fronds in front of him, then I'll be worried.
I mean, it's
tells me they won't.
I mean, it's not just it's social media that made the protests. I mean, because it's not really about like for most people that are there. I mean, it seems like it's not really about protesting. It's more just about like the social media, like letting people know. In
Yeah,
your
I need to.
personal
Yeah, make your
circle that
post.
I
Make your
was
post
there.
about where you're at. Yeah.
Yeah, like this is what I did. You know, I did my part. Like so,
Mhm.
you know, it's kind of like this. I don't want to call it guilt because
I'll
I don't
do
think
the
it's,
next
I don't
best
think it's
thing.
guilt, but it's just like,
It's
well,
virtue
if I do
signaling.
this, then I'm immune from
call it
like
FOMO, right?
backlash. Yeah, not even that. Just like that they're like preemptively making themselves immune to any criticism in the
Yeah.
future.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
oh, you can't call
I
me.
was
You
there,
can't
I
call me
tried.
racist. Yeah, like here's a photo of me marching with all these people. I mean, they fucking in a town just south of me, the college town. Like, they just put up some fucking Black Lives Matter mural on the side of some building, and like, it was just, you know, and I hate, you know, there was no. I saw the pictures. It was just a bunch of white college kids marching. Like, there's no black people that live here, but
Dude,
everyone in that
if
mural.
you don't
was
understand what Black Lives
Yeah.
Matter means, Flavortown, you're part of the problem.
Yeah,
black.
you're
Yeah,
part
I
of it.
know. It's
To me, the correlation is like, you know, especially as, you know, a musician, when you do, like, you remember Facebook invites, right?
Yeah.
And it was just a way for people that weren't going to come but could say they will by clicking on going. That's all it is, like, in a magnanimous way.
I'm not going to go, but I mean
That's all.
to.
That's like, oh, I missed it, man. I really intended to. I clicked that button and it said I was gonna. So
I changed .org so
tried.
hard.
Yeah. I tried,
Change.org.
man. I just couldn't make it.
It's just what's has me. Well, I wouldn't say well, what's just so fucked up right now is even if this virus, like right now, it's pretty much, it's the death rates are plummeting right now. Like it's.
There were 71 last week.
Okay, exactly. So you have that. There's nothing going on with it. Like, you could look around and see it, but you constantly have the news saying cases confirmed, third wave, all this stuff.
Well,
but you
they've
look.
switched
Grim,
from
that's
death.
71 children.
No, it's
I know,
not actually. It's not. There's no children.
Aunts and
They've switched
uncles.
from reporting and fear mongering
grandma.
on the deaths to the
And
cases are
grandmas, yeah.
rising.
It's really just all.
Well, but
really-
it almost
it's
seems like
really all grandma.
it
Looking
doesn't.
to me like they're just trying to stretch it out to November.
That's exactly it. And it's a political thing now at this point.
Yep.
Like it's completely become politicized. It's not about saving lives or anything.
Nope.
It's like if you are a Trump supporter or on the right, you're this non-mask wearing, you think everything's a hoax, and it's just and then I don't know, the media and everything has it established like you're this virtuous person if you're wearing a mask and saving lives and doing all this stuff, and it's gross.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
Dude, it's just fucking gross feeling. Like
It is.
I don't even. It's unnatural, and it's like everybody's under a spell. Everybody is. It's a mass spell, and you can't talk to the people that are wearing it.
It's television programming.
But honestly, the only place I see it, I don't see it in my everyday life. Like surrounded by me in my life, everybody
neither.
understands it's bullshit. Everybody knows it's fine. Like my family, my
too.
friends, everybody, people I work
Yeah.
with. But when I go
Everywhere
on
I go,
Twitter,
For the
people are like,
record, this is really ruining my shit. You know, I was always wearing bandanas, and now everyone's.
yeah, you were doing it before though. I mean, Keats, you voluntarily.
Right,
wore
Now
it.
I can't
That's
fucking
your,
wear this anymore.
No, man,
You gotta take
that's
this
your
off.
thing. But
Wear
it's
it
like
backwards in defiance.
We're
it's like
back
I see
crisscross.
people
It's the
on
belt-
Twitter that like
Boy Scouts
I've been
neckerchief.
I've been in this community for like 4 years now going on, and I see people that I've seen and respected and studied or like listen to their podcasts and work, and now it's like I look at them and it's like, how are you? What is going on? Like, how are they buying into this when they've preached conspiracies for years?
I know.
And now
That
it's like
makes
all this
sense.
shit when it's actually happening, they're calling bullshit on it, and like I don't know, man. There's a weird
Dude,
there's a weird
it's
divide.
worked in China for years. I mean, what are we even talking about here?
Yeah.
They all wear masks and they poop in the street. That's.
I mean, yes, this is
so
China.
weird. I'm sorry. That's-
No,
I apologize.
Isn't that San Francisco?
I mean, San Francisco.
It
that
is.
is-
got him.
Well, you know how
It's
many.
it's the tech industry.
It is. It's.
Portland.
Palo Alto is just streets paved with.
We got that guy radicalizing over here.
Dude,
What is he doing?
he's going jihad. He's going full jihad on the podcast.
Going full sand person. He identifies as a sand person from Tatooine.
That's fair.
If I knew how to do that call with the thing over my head, I would do it.
Yeah.
You got it.
No, I had somebody ask me in Walmart yesterday, why aren't you wearing a mask? And I had to tell them because
I'm not in Walmart.
I know I'm not sick and I know I'm not infected. So
Man,
Well,
that's
you're asymptomatic. I'm like, no, I'm just not sick.
see, that's crazy. I've not seen anybody do anything like that. Like even because I don't wear a mask at work, but like even people wearing masks and gloves and stuff, they're still, I don't know, they're pleasant and stuff. Like they're not. I've never. But this is also Indiana here. Like, come on. Like it's just
more
Midwest.
than corn in Indiana.
Yeah, there's more than corn, baby.
Yeah, I'm in Idaho, but we also have two major universities within like 8 miles of each other here. So we get all of the wretched refuse from the big cities, and it's just really terribly annoying that they come here to get away from things, and then they bring all that shit with them,
bringing their baggage.
Yeah. And it's up to each of us who live in these areas to reinforce that no, you don't have to bring all that shit with you. Life is normal and generally good.
You know what I've been hearing, like this week when they're talking about the surge in cases, it's mostly in counties that are on the border, like Texas, New Mexico, and word on the street is that it's coming in from Mexico. That the immigration.
Oh hell yeah!
Is bringing
Mexican coronavirus. Let's go.
Spicy.
Well,
they're bringing it in caravans.
No, they're not. There's a steady flow of immigration coming in, and they're bringing
New
it.
Mexico needs to be put on the map. Cops tried it. COVID's gonna do it.
How many's died in Mexico this year? About 3, I think. I mean, it's
from COVID.
Yes,
Mexico de Nueve.
That's part of the world.
That's because the Mexican government.
Part of the world virus don't kill people. It's kind of warm there.
That's why the Mexican government is just making all their coronavirus patients go to America. That's just the plan. They're just like, here's $100.
So you joke about that, but there are communities in Mexico that are actually transferring people to hospitals in California because they don't have the, I'm making air quotes for the people that are listening, that they don't have the facilities to deal with the infection, which I guess means that they don't have Medicare funding for putting people on ventilators until their lungs blow out.
You know, at first I wanted to just clarify real quick, Jerry. I'll let you go. I was talking about New Mexico, but then I realized, it's
Mexico's had 32,000 deaths.
32,000.
And if you want New Mexico is
that's 32,000. Niños.
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 No, Niños is the generic.
I was being specific.
Yeah.
The odds of getting hit by lightning are greater than getting COVID if you're a kid.
Damn. Some good odds. But I don't understand. I keep seeing people on Twitter saying that sending the kids back to school is literally a death sentence. Like, why does Trump hate our children and want to send them back to school?
It's fear-mongering. It's not true.
Stupidity.
There have been 519 deaths in New Mexico.
You know what? If you don't want to send your kids to school, keep your dumbass crotch fruit away from my kids.
Which I might add is less than the number of people who died from flu last year in New Mexico.
Well, this is very topical because unlike the rest of the country, I don't know how you guys are with the quarantine steps and all that, but I have been working for the last 10 weeks in the public. Like,
holy crap!
Colorado lifted it quick. We were doing venues, we were having shows.
Keats
back playing music, and they just shut the bars down again. You can but this
you still have to go to work and be at risk.
Well, here's the other thing. The reason why I brought it up is because for a living I teach kids wilderness survival stuff.
Yeah, sure you do.
So it
That's
started.
what they call it, huh?
Well, yeah. Thanks, Jerry. But they
so there's
we
look for me out front in the white van. I'll be there at 8:00.
Yeah. We have to take the temperature of every kid coming in.
Oh, no shit.
To camp.
Yeah.
Every single kid.
Please tell me you do this with it. Please tell me you do this with an ear.
It's completely social.
I do it with my tongue.
We're fucking up a generation of kids with this shit. Putting masks on them, taking the temperature, putting them in little plexiglass cubes at school.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna fuck them up. You think participation trophies fuck kids up? Wait till these kids grow up.
But that's really the only
they get little jail.
rigmarole we have,
It's like when you go to jail, you get to speak to the other person on the other side of the glass. So it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just
that's
social distancing is a CIA mind control, not mind control so much as like a torture technique. It really is. You can look it up.
How close can I get to this person without exploding?
I don't disagree, but this is kind of why we're in like the Wild West out here, because you know we have to abide by those kind of things to make sure kids are healthy or whatever coming in. But then we go out to nature and there's like 5-year-olds playing with knives, and we're starting fires, and there's no social distancing, and it's all very nature based. So it's this weird give and take with, especially in Colorado, we're just like doing the bare minimum. And somehow we are the state with every other state around us that hasn't been skyrocketing.
Well, it's probably because you guys aren't getting as much tested. Like, that's the biggest
Probably
thing. I
what
think
it
the
is.
more you test, the more they're going to come up. To be honest,
Imagine that.
It's science.
Especially,
the more you test, the more bad tests you're gonna get.
Honestly, it is. It totally is.
Especially if you have contaminated test kits. And defective test
I was
kits.
telling my wife about that. She didn't believe me.
I mean, I just the whole. Well, no, there's been.
James was telling his wife about his contaminated test.
But that's the whole thing, though. It's like, yes, you are gonna get coronavirus. It's a real virus. It's a thing, but it's not a death sentence. It's not. It's nothing. That's my whole thing. It doesn't kill you. Like, it's not the disaster that they say it is. So that's why this entire thing's frustrating.
I'll put it this way. Can we, with every square on this Zoom meeting right now, do we have in arms like somebody that we know that has went through it?
Yeah.
Oh,
How many? Yeah. And it was bad, right? It was shitty.
My boss's mom apparently had it.
Okay, that's apparently.
I don't know.
That's a step removed. So no, I don't know anyone directly.
But Michael,
a guy I work with,
I know somebody that had it, and it was.
Yeah, I know
fucking awful.
3 people that tested positive. One of them had like a cold. He's a smoker too, older guy.
Yeah.
And I thought that
he was back to work like 3 days later.
Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah.
He tested positive.
Well, that's the thing. There's no.
How could he go back to
no-
work without quarantining for 14 days? That's to make him.
They didn't do that. No, they just made him test again.
Sorry.
And it was fine. And then he came back. We don't care over
gotta
here.
work.
So he tested positive, and then 3 days later he tested negative.
I'll
He
be
was
back.
good.
Yeah. And then he's like, back.
Oh yeah. Well,
Well,
that was
then
false positive.
it's more bullshit tests then.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I know.
Yeah, the tests don't work. I was just putting this. I put this in.
Yeah,
chat.
that's the thing too.
The
Yeah.
tests don't work. The tests only test for coronavirus, not for SARS-CoV-2.
It's the receptor. It's the same receptor.
Exactly. So if you've ever had the flu or a cold or a flu shot, you're going to test
Or
positive.
detox
maybe.
from hard drugs.
I don't think so.
Or a bottle of Corona.
No,
Just
those
saying,
three.
like, there's worse,
No,
right?
no, the only reason you can get
Sorry, that's
coronavirus
just me.
No, detoxing from
antibodies in
hard
your
drugs
body is if
fucking
you had
sucks.
the flu or the cold or the flu shot. Period. So if you test positive, if it's true, then you have one of those things, the cold or the flu. They can't tell you definitively if you had SARS-CoV-2. They don't have a fucking test for it.
Right.
And
It doesn't exist, folks.
it doesn't. And the other thing that pisses me off is that people call it COVID. COVID is the fucking disease you get from the coronavirus. It's not the virus itself.
From that particular coronavirus.
So all this news about people
The
testing
19
positive for COVID,
Yeah,
right.
they don't have a test for that. So it's wrong, inherently wrong on the surface.
It uses less letters in the letterpress.
No, it's scarier. It makes
That's
people
why
more
they say
paranoid.
COVID.
It makes
COVID.
people wear masks.
It could be the word COVID.
That's a
it's
cost saving measure, Keats.
all
dude.
part of the
It's the,
science.
it's
In the
the
letterpress?
old, it's the old
Yes.
newspaper Ludlow machine, and they have to make the die-cast thing or like coronavirus.
Well, guys, we can all just
Right.
I mean,
That's
we
why
could be
they
relieved,
invented
though.
like how do you when you write Mrs.
Waterboarding?
and Mister instead of writing Mister,
Contractions,
you know,
yeah.
you have the MR.
MR, yeah.
So, do you
contractions.
think this is gonna hold up?
Contractions, yes.
Like, it's gonna go till November for sure. But I mean, like, what I want let's spitball some scenarios here.
Check all this. How about like last week, right? How much did we hear about the second wave, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Remember that? Okay, so
But
this
I
week,
remember. It feels like a
this
year
week
ago.
it's all Tony Fauci's back in the news. That fucker.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
going. This is still we're in the middle of the first wave.
We're in the middle of
Oh,
the pandemic.
really? We're still in the first wave.
According to him, and he's a
All
fucking
right.
idiot. Okay, this guy was waffled back and forth on masks like 3 times, but whatever. The point
Well,
is
it's gonna
that-
hit a point where people are gonna go insane and just say, "I don't give a fuck if I die from this," and
It's
they're
only
just
been
gonna
a
leave.
couple months, you know.
Seriously, yeah. Wait till it's like a couple years of this.
What jurisdict's a wave?
We're just living in the moment, right?
People aren't going to
Yeah.
put up with this much longer. It's going to be. You think the rioting's bad now?
And there's other countries that are completely like Japan is reporting no cases. There's other places that were hit hard that are reporting
Nope.
nothing.
Nobody
You know
has
why?
any more. Everyone
You know why,
has,
Graham?
Because they social distanced and they were perfect.
Oh, yeah, they were.
that's
didn't
why.
social distance.
That's why. That's gotta be why, Keats.
So, Jared, let's explore this for a second. People aren't going to put up with this much anymore. What's the trigger event that says, "That's it, I'm out"? Your people are full of shit.
0 deaths for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but
Joe
how do we
Joe
know
Biden
that?
nominating
We
a
have
murder
people-
hornet.
No
as
way.
his vice president.
Wait. Since the number of cases started spiking, I forget the date, it was like June 10th or 15th or something like that. Okay,
Mhm.
It's been 28 days since then,
28
and
days
the
later.
deaths continue to go down. Yet the cases are surging and skyrocketing and ballooning, and it's all Trump's fault, right?
But that's just true, though. I mean, that's the thing. That's just true. It doesn't get people's attention. What is going to get people's attention about this? How are they going to know that all of a sudden, holy crap, we haven't had anybody die from this shit for more than a month, and yet the number of cases are going up, and we're still being told to be afraid? What's going to communicate that?
I don't know. If they're watching CNN, nothing. They'll never hear about it.
It'll never go to 0. That won't happen. They keeping these numbers up.
Dude, it was down to 71 in the United States
but
last week.
they'll figure out a way. Look at overall deaths. I mean, they've got to
People have
hide
been
it
killed in
somewhere.
the riots.
Right.
and that.
Yeah. They're trying to tell you all these COVID deaths. They saved them by locking down, so we didn't have accident deaths and stuff like that. And that's where the numbers come in. But overall deaths, this is a normal year of living and dying in this world, folks. It ain't nothing changed from any other year.
It's actually
That's
down
any
from
of us
last year.
alive. Yes.
I was
It's
reading today, there
the
was
same.
650,000 people died from flu worldwide last season. And now, what is CNN saying? It's like 560,000.
In Australia's, I mean, they've already seen that. Their flu went in half, and that made up their COVID number, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Half
well,
the
there
people
was-
died of flu that died the year before. So
right. The
there
total
you
number of deaths is conflated because they're counting presumed cases and confirmed cases. So, and we all know they're mismarking that. If you have if you have coronavirus, when you die, regardless of how you died, it goes down as a COVID death.
Oh yeah, the what was the Broadway star that had been fighting some other disease, had a leg amputation?
That was the newest
amputation.
The
Had
newest
some other
story.
shit going on. They're
Sounds like
oh,
a
no,
staph
it's COVID.
infection or something. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck does a leg have to do with it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, COVID toes.
COVID, bro.
Man jumps from airplane with no parachute, dies of COVID-19.
Yeah.
Well, if Trump, what happens if Trump wins 2020? When Trump wins 2020, like what are we like?
Oh,
Are they going to
civil
push
war.
hard?
It's
Like,
gonna be
is
civil
it?
war.
That's. I feel like that's going to be the event. If Trump wins, it's literally
It's going to be mass suicides, I think.
no.
You know,
can
the
only hope.
adverse,
We can
the
only
adverse
fucking
if
hope.
is if Biden wins, then it's just going to be a dull roar.
I mean, honestly,
No,
that's,
Biden's going to win, get sworn in, and drop dead, and then Kamala
No,
Harris will be our.
I gotta
president.
say, like, you know, there's no one worth like on the leftist side, like I swear to God, I promise you, the lowest voter turnout ever.
oh yeah,
Has to be.
or it's going to be the
Yet-
hugest
yet
because they
media
manipulate
is
the
saying
votes.
there's a 99.9% chance Biden's gonna win.
Everybody wants Trump
Who's
out.
saying that? Did we ever read the
CNN.
polls?
I'm
Well,
just
didn't
telling
Hillary
you.
have a 99% chance?
here-
Just telling
yeah,
you, it's
exactly.
Gonna win, right?
It's exactly.
Yeah,
like
and look at
20.
Trump.
Hillary was a
swooped
lot.
in.
How's
Are
that
they even-
working out for you?
Are they having debates? Are there going to be any debates?
Yeah.
God, I
Three
hope so.
debates.
When
And
when
they're
are those
live,
happening?
not digital.
Hope so.
They're not scheduled yet.
This is
I
bullshit.
have one in my house if he'll come.
They're gonna.
Hell yeah, Nikki.
If there's
Like at the-
if there's a debate, it's going to be trouble because Biden is a master debater. I'm telling you.
Well, and I'm hearing things he's not releasing results from his cognitive test or anything. Like he's
take one. He hasn't taken
Oh,
one.
he hasn't even taken one. Yeah, because
Well,
Trump
he
was
did have a
trolling him.
real hard time with that square in that round hole.
Yeah, dude. I
Did
mean,
have a real
everybody has hard time with that.
remembering
Keats,
what
come
fucking state he was
on.
in.
He did do an intelligence test though, and it came back negative.
Oh, ba-doom.
But
There it
fucking
is.
Biden, like you want a good fight.
Yeah.
You want a good fucking fight. This is not a fight. This
No,
is just
well,
a
that's how you
fucking-
know the entire thing is planned and they want Trump to win
Yeah,
because
it's-
Trump brings ratings, Trump brings
It's all the
division.
same. It's all the same.
Uh-huh.
You know?
It is. It's all the same.
all
It's
the same.
disgusting. We're manipulated, and that's why we should all just go off grid, turn off all this shit, just meet up weekly and talk about our chickens and our fucking farm that we're growing.
Live
Trim 'em
streaming.
down.
My
And
chicken
How's
Bobby came out
Indiana?
today.
Indiana's doing good. Dude, I'm leaving Indiana next week. Or in,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to
great.
Philly.
I'm out of here.
I got one
good?
more.
For good?
Yeah. We're
Fuck
good.
yeah.
Making the move.
Congrats, man. That's
Hey,
awesome.
thanks. That's pretty.
Your parents
Is
gonna do
there
with your
is
room.
there a lady?
It's Lady Aboshi.
There might be a
There's
lady.
No, it is.
What are your parents
No,
gonna
it
do with
is.
your room?
Congrats, you guys.
Oh, dude,
They're going to turn it into a sex dungeon.
Sex dungeon? Oh my god.
Good for them. Fucking
Hell
Godspeed. Shown his
yeah.
dump.
I have really nothing better to do.
Man. But yeah. So there's one more. There's
That's
this
really
one, and then
exciting, man.
next week is the last Cruising with Steak, getting broadcast from the Midwest. Then gonna be an East Coast boy. City
yeah,
City
man.
Steak.
James, where are you?
I'm in Cleveland. The
That's
East
right.
Coast. Yeah, he's gonna be in my
Yeah, so it's basically like
myself and Lady Boshi's time zone now.
yeah, East Coast time
Hell
zone.
yeah.
Yeah, man. East
Yeah,
Coast.
You gotta
The
keep
Eastern
that
boy.
shit on lock.
Dude, it's gonna be sweet, man. You're gonna be down to Philly. I can bust down to Philly now. That'd be sweet.
Hell yeah, man! Just bust on down. It'd be sick.
Hell
man.
no, I'm gonna be busting on a fucking plane because that's too far to drive. I don't want to drive that. far.
Dude, that'd be like an hour plane flight. Cleveland to
Exactly.
Philly.
That's what I'm talking
just,
about.
Just be a
How far
skip.
You know, I think the Eagles have a
Dude,
fighting
driving
chance.
would be like
Don't you
10
dare.
hours, dude.
Don't you
That's
try talking
ridiculous.
football with
I'm
me,
good.
Keats.
Yeah. Okay.
That
8
was
hours.
a sports ball joke.
Sports
I feel
ball.
like-
Yes.
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, sports ball,
Dude, that's
we
all
can
right. You know how
talk
many?
that,
You know how
dude.
many fake
Hey man,
conversations?
we're fucking losing our team name, the Indians.
Dude, yeah, the Indians are dead. But you know how many
Yeah,
fake
the-
conversations about the Bears I've had with dudes just
Oh,
faking it,
God.
31
Oh
miles.
God,
just
Wait,
having.
the Bears is just
the
right.
fake conversation.
The Bears is just right on that edge.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
just
You
right
guys-
on that edge.
Wait, let me get this straight. You guys are bummed that you're losing the mascot of the indigenous people, of which that
I'm bummed,
land was
man.
raped.
No, I really don't really care at 42 years
Dude.
old. I wonder if I would have cared when I
The
was like
Indians?
24. You know, if I
I
was
mean,
like
there's some-
24, young, dumb, full of like ready to
I
rock
wonder-
and roll. You know, like just putting up a
DC
fight
had
like
the
these
Redskins. It's like, come,
Dude, how long before people-
The Redskins.
How long before people realize that the root word
Blackhawks.
the root word of Indiana is Indian?
Blackhawks.
How long before that
Yeah.
happens?
Oh, the
They're just gonna
Gamecocks?
shit.
just cancel
South
the whole
Carolina
state.
Oh my God, Grim.
This week it's the Cleveland Indians. Next time it's going to be the Sebulba Bean Queens. I mean, I'm telling you,
So-
it's everything's
What
on
about
the
the
table.
Canucks? You know, aren't the Canadians pissed?
Oh, dude, there's
Yeah, we're
another
pissed.
hockey team up there that's got a crazy.
The Oilers.
No, the
Oh,
Canadians.
well,
really
the
pissed about that.
Edmonton Eskimos. Come on, dude.
No, Edmonton
Yeah,
Oilers.
dude, they're
Who are the
canceled.
Edmonton Eskimos.
They're canceled
That's
right off the
not a
rip.
thing.
Oh, don't
Yeah, they
forget
are.
about the Quebecois
God, dude.
N-words.
All they have to do is
that
throw
really-
bros. They just have to throw the word bros at the end of it. The Eskimo
Bros,
bros, and it's
yeah.
cool. It's not
Bro.
yeah.
Didn't
it's
they
not
say that
racist
the
anymore.
Redskins were changing
also-
their name to the Opossums because they play dead at home and they get killed on the road?
That's classic.
I like it. I like it a lot.
That one's sitting with me for a second. I'll be back.
Yeah, I
with
like
that
it.
one.
So
I don't watch
okay, so
football, I
for
still
so
like you.
in Cleveland here in sports ball land, we have a few. Well, actually, what? Three major
check it out.
sports, and so yeah, they want to get rid of the Indians, right? Which is fine. Last year they not banned, but they stopped, like the Indians themselves stopped selling Chief Wahoo, the logo they used to have, which I don't know, it was weird. Like I think like an Indian dude designed it, which was crazy. Like you got to go into the history of it all, but like,
well, I mean, Major League is going to forever implant that.
Oh yeah.
the Wahoo guy, yeah.
Even gonna be sports.
Well, I just mean, it just
Well, dude, when Major League was going
that's all I
on was
know is
when
sports
I
from
was
movies.
going to those games constantly at that old stadium, and like
let's forget about sports ball. Fucking Ohio, best serial killers, best musicians.
oh, we got the best, yeah. And
That's
we
a
got
good
good
combination right there.
We got good podcasters
Yeah.
apparently too.
That's balance. That's so zen.
Oh, yeah,
But, like-
actually, good podcasters. Shout out to Midnight Mike. He's actually probably driving back right now.
James, I don't know what Dayton is actually like, but I know that a lot of
Dayton-
musicians that come from fucking Dayton are awesome.
Yeah, well, we had Trent
Evo,
Reznor.
Kim
Dude. We had a
Deal,
bunch
Trent
of good.
Reznor, yeah.
He's up here. We had. I mean, we could go. We could do that after
Right.
the break. I'll do a deep dive
Brainiac.
into Cleveland music, dude.
And let's not forget that hangar, that particular hangar at Right Pat. Just saying.
Yeah, dude. Dayton's actually another podcaster we know, Ryan Peverly. Shout out to him. He lives down there in Dayton.
You mean R.I.P.?
Yeah, I know. What the
R.I.P.
fuck?
Ryan Peverly. Is he
Gonzo,
doing
bro.
a different
Yeah.
podcast?
He said he was
I
going to.
thought he was going to.
Yeah.
like health conscious one. but
Yeah, that's what I thought
lost-
too. But
I
yeah, he
lost
just
touch.
he went off
I
grid.
asked him
He
about
just
it, and he
disappeared.
just didn't reply.
Nope, he's
Man.
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gone.
I caught him at the tail end.
That's
with,
pretty wild. Yeah, you got like the last interview with him, dude. I remember that now. It was
Oh,
funny
no,
because,
not the interview. I didn't get him on the interview.
or
I
wait, how
got
did
him
you?
at the tail end of hearing you guys. With him
Oh,
when you guys were talking about Gordon White. and,
yeah.
you know.
Okay.
Well,
and
Ryan
doing that shit.
Peverly, yeah, we met him a while ago. He was one of the first few people we probably got the chance to talk to, wasn't it, Grim?
What happened to Ryan?
He's
Well,
gone,
so
He
man.
stopped doing the show. He stopped
I
doing his show.
messaged him. We had talked a lot, like pretty extensively, and like,
Well,
you know, we were like really appreciative of what each other was doing. I was like,
yeah.
hey man, would you like to just, you know, chat? Blah blah. It's like, no, I'm done with the occult community.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, I'm moving on. I don't, and I get it, man. He was never really a practitioner. Was never really into
No,
it.
he got interested in it, and then he
He
ended up
was like
having a
a
really
student.
successful podcast.
He was
and
like a student, and he was like, "Fuck." yeah.
He learned everything he wanted to learn, and he's done.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah, absolutely, and like
we did
it's
some good
absolutely
interviews.
valid, absolutely valid. And I have this times with the occult,
But dude, he would.
nightly.
Dude, he's well. I could see. Okay, that's interesting. Apparently Ryan Peverly's a massive influence on you because Ryan Peverly is a massive like high end editor. Like he's really good at like making those shows.
Me?
They
He's
don't
not a-
sound like that, dude.
No,
Yeah,
no,
and like,
no.
and
James,
so that's
James,
why
you're jumping
like,
to conclusions here.
Yeah,
dude,
not,
Ryan.
not on me
Yeah, he
whatsoever.
said that before. The dude, he like edits the hell out of his stuff.
Yeah, you can
and
tell.
and Keats, it always is like, God damn, I'm trying to really do this and that, and really like pay attention to this and that, and edit and like, yeah, and I could see that influence. Then, yeah,
I mean, I think
after
that's just
talking to
obsession.
Ryan, yeah, like,
Yeah,
You know, we had Ryan booked on Nox Mente a while
that's
back.
right.
that's right, Jerry. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, and he
actually.
bailed
We
on
talked
us.
about
Yeah,
this. That's
he
right.
just bailed
He
out.
bailed on me too. He bailed on everything. He was supposed to like fold into a like he was doing some health conscious. He went back to school
Yeah.
to do some. I don't remember Grim. You remember what it was?
No, yeah,
Like,
no, I
it was
remember
specific.
that's
It
where
was
he was going to
gender
transition.
studies.
like athletic medicinal. I don't know. Like,
Interesting.
I don't know
Gender
what they did.
studies.
But
Nah.
he was like he kept giving me these real huge like I got something real big cooked up. Can't wait to see
That's
you there.
pretty
Blah,
wild.
blah, and then just
I'm gonna become an
Ghosted.
Instagram influencer. No, yeah.
Who knows? He might have just.
It's
No, not
easy.
at all. Not him, dude.
especially
No way.
if you have an occult podcast, it's real easy.
Dude, it's pretty
Yeah.
wild, right? He was so into that. But then he
Yeah, dude.
like I know because I remember him saying, like, man, towards the end there, it's just like I'm getting attacked. Like, why like about all these different aspects of the occult.
Well,
and then-
here's the thing, man. Do you remember when we were on his we were on his Raw, and we ended up getting like
we
a
did a
legit
Patreon
hate
with
mail. Like he got hate mail for us because they're like, how could you have somebody on that would use the word gay like that? Because I said like I was like, oh, that's fucking gay, or I
and
said
that
something like that.
stayed with this program too.
Yeah,
It really
stayed
did.
with this. Like, every time Grim was like, "What the." why would somebody fucking send it? It's like it's from that episode.
So good.
It's from that
So
little thing
good.
he did.
It really is. I mean,
Yeah, man.
that's a Patreon of his. So that was pretty cool.
I remember him.
Or did he
announcing
put
that
it on
was
the
getting
feed? I don't remember. I can't remember. We might have put it on the feed. I don't remember.
No, dude, yeah, we put it on the feed and he put it on his regular
ours,
feed too.
yeah.
Dude, he put it on both feeds. But yeah, it's the only
that's
time
right.
that. Yeah, dude, he had
I
all these
remember when he was
SJWs
announcing
getting
an
pissed.
LLC, and he was like, thanking everybody
Jesus.
because now he could just like.
Yeah. Well, dude, he had a
this
pretty. He
full
was
time?
making some good money on Patreon.
Patreon. He had some
He was
Patreons. Yeah.
fantastic. He was
Yeah.
fantastic as an interviewer.
I
He
was a
fantastic
Patreon
as
supporter of his.
I was
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Yeah, and I kind of see that trajectory though with all this shit, especially within the elitist culture and like all
Yeah,
that.
and the occult community fucking sucks.
Ugh, it
like
sucks.
the content is amazing, but the problem is all the baggage of the idiots who all want to just throw their own opinions and just But there's also some really amazing people. in the
40-year-old
occult.
cosplay,
dude, but there's some great people in the community too. It's just there's a lot. It's like
me
that in
buying
any community,
Naruto
though.
socks.
Yeah, dude. But it's same with the anime community. You have toxic, horrible people, and there's good people. Like you have
so
that in
maybe you
anything.
guys- so I've seen a brush, or I've seen some brush about the Susie Liu character. You guys familiar?
Do not know what this is.
Oh, okay. So she does like reaction videos. This is probably far
God,
beneath what we need to talk about. But she does reaction videos on like Naruto or something.
I love it. Keep going.
No, check this out. So what she does is she like makes it transparent, like the episode, puts it in the corner of the screen, and then just sits there and watches it. So on YouTube, anyone can just watch
her.
Oh my
You're
God, I
watching
just
her
typed
watch
in.
Naruto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's just like this huge scandal about what makes fair use and what's. I just thought that was interesting. That's why I got into it. Or
Right.
why I
And
started
how many does she get millions of views every single?
Oh, she's
Dude,
nice.
this
From
chick's
it.
big. I just
And
looked
there-
her up. She's
That's
Well, she's
And
a
there's-
woman doing anime, so
Yeah.
thirsty.
Well, not doing anime.
No, she's just watching anime.
Well, yeah, anime related. I mean, I can't stand reaction videos.
It's the worst.
Watch me watch something. Oh no.
It's the definition of lonely. I
You
don't
know what's worse than those
apparently.
reaction videos are the music ones where people like hear a song for the first time.
I hate this shit. It's
I heard one guy. I saw this one guy listen to apparently Pink Floyd's "Time" for the first time ever. What?
It's so fake.
It's a double rainbow. I've never turned on a radio in my life.
I
You
got my
remember-
girlfriend to sit down and listen to "Smells Like Teen Spirit" for the first time.
No way.
Do you
What are you
remember
talking
the dude who did the reaction to? I don't remember if it was The Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker, one of them.
Crying guy.
his eyes out. Remember that?
Oh god, yeah, I do very well. Yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah, he was super stoked. I felt bad that the whole internet bagged down. I was like, man, he's stoked, man. Just let him have it. Like, he's super excited about this.
Don't harsh the guy's mellow.
Just,
He's having a good
don't
time.
harsh the guy's mellow. Also, you're giving him money. Like, that's awesome too. Maybe that's all it takes. It's just a cry at Rise of Skywalker.
I just don't understand how these people get millions of subscribers. Just with their, like, who's watching? Who's watching this? Who are these people?
Idiots are watching. That's
Bots and
Well, Jerry
people in
would know.
Bangladesh.
Everybody who's wearing a mask is watching it.
Oh, the masked people. Okay.
Well, Jerry would know, so I'm like late to the YouTube game, like taking the podcast onto YouTube. And I know Jerry has had to struggle with a lot of this fair use bullshit, like flagging and stuff. I keep hearing about this. And
not so much
because no one cares about me, but yeah. So what
we all
what
care
is
about
it
you,
like?
dude. I was going to say, for Nox Mente and the Obelisk, we haven't dealt with any of that. I did get a copyright strike, and that was my fault for showing a video that was copywritten. I mean, I get that. But other than that, I haven't had any problems because I made all the images, all the graphics are my own that I made.
Right.
All the
Me too,
music is
yeah.
all copyright-free stuff that I can prove. And I haven't got any strikes on that. Yeah, exactly. And now my channel, I get copyright strikes on every video because I reuse people's shit all the time. But it just means I can't monetize, and I don't monetize, so I don't really give a shit. It's not a strike per se.
Yeah.
It's just a copyright.
Well, you would if you were
violation.
making like $20,000 a month on it. But yeah, I know.
If I was, I would care more about what I put into my videos.
Yeah, that's also
But
true.
still-
Like
but
every
still
Cruising with
there's-
Steak episode I post gets a copyright strike.
Every single one.
For being
Really?
gay.
That's all it says.
No, for
Felix's songs. Yeah.
for Felix's songs, and it's not the fact that I'm using his song. It's
And most, yeah. And I
Using
play
the
music in the
melody.
background sometimes too, so that'll do it. Yeah.
Oh,
right.
And you're gay. So
And either way, what happens when you get a strike like that? What happens is YouTube gives any monetization money you would have got to the copyright holder.
Oh,
Since I don't monetize, they don't get squat.
You
Right.
know what's happened to me? I'm like nowhere near monetization yet. You know,
You can buy subscribers for cheap. Like
I don't know. That feels weird. Why would you do that?
my son hit
You get
over
up to
100
1,000
subscribers on his
That's
channel.
true. I don't know.
Over 100,000 subscribers,
No,
James?
over
Send me a
100.
link, Jared.
Oh,
Just
oh, you-
100.
Send me a link. No, but I
True
got
fans
copyright
of him.
on Pragmagic. I got copyright strike. Like every video I did, because the theme song I use is one of my songs that I put out on a distribution company. So that distribution company cites my fucking videos every time, and I have to in the little dialogue box go, "Fuck you! I wrote this. Go fuck yourself. It's mine. Send."
What
Get
I
him,
say
Okay,
is
sorry about
what
it.
I say.
Get
But
him.
it's just like
That's
this
crazy.
this weird tundra of like copyright.
It's an algorithm, dude. It picked up
Yeah.
the lyrics or something and was like, fine.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Oh, it's
total
good,
pain in
too.
the ass. Yeah.
I got
Total
a
pain in the ass.
I got a commercial on the first video I ever put up on YouTube because I was at a concert and apparently it was able to pick up, the actual tunes, like the
Wow.
record label for Ozric Tentacles
Well-
was like, "Hey, give us that money." I was like, "Haha, I don't
You know-
have any subscribers."
You know what's
So-
funny too with YouTube
Wait,
now
like
too,
Jello
that they,
Biafra's label?
I don't know whoever Ozric Tentacles is on. Like,
Oh, Ozric Tentacles. No, I thought you said it's a tentacles company in Oakland. Whatever. Keep going. Sorry about
yeah. No, that was about all I had on it.
alternative tentacles. Jesus. Yeah.
That's okay. I've actually heard of that one.
Yeah. Thanks. I'll be
Like the real
for
ones
the
aren't weird
remainder
enough.
of this. Yeah. Yeah, so that's Jello Biafra's record label in Oakland, and he puts out some really good stuff.
You know, a
But
good way to get subscribers to your channel: start making QAnon videos.
Oh God.
Oh,
I'm
hell
not
yeah.
kidding. I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding.
Oh, before we get off of music real quick, could I just say rest in peace to Charlie Daniels and
Oh,
Ennio
yeah.
Morricone?
Oh,
Ennio
shit.
Morricone,
Yeah,
all day, every day. Like
All day. I listen to his shit on repeat while I'm at work.
do the this Man with No Name trilogy is like ingrained in my little boy
Yeah.
self, and it's definitely translated into every piece of music I've ever done. It was sad.
Yeah,
But he was
Charlie.
They
also
lost some greats the
90.
other day.
He
Yeah,
was also,
Charlie
like,
was the first
91.
guy I ever
Like,
saw.
Fuck yeah, dude! You reached 91. That's good. Hell yeah.
A big
Yeah,
run.
that's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
What is happening?
Who's shaving their
Yeah.
pubes?
That's my dryer, dude.
James is drying clothes.
That's my dryer, man. Come on, man.
I would love it if someone's just like, I gotta get to work.
Oh shit, I gotta get back to work.
But yeah,
that this dryer came with this house and it came with that sweet buzzer too.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is
It
he?
wasn't
it wasn't like
aftermarket
closer
buzzer?
by 9 Inch Nails.
It's an older unit, man. I'd have to go look at that all up, but it's still running hot. I like it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. That fucking thing, dude. These old, like if you get a hold of a good product like that was kept up a little bit decently from back in the 80s, dude, that shit is still running.
Yeah, fucking thing doesn't
They use
suck.
good parts. They used American part. They use foreign parts too, but like obviously
They
like
used American parts.
American parts, man. I'm telling you.
They used American
Man, fuck China.
parts.
Fuck them. Fuck them. That's what yeah. Man,
This week on Drunk Old Men.
Fuck them in their eye sockets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was
What
I
game
don't
you
know.
playing
China's,
there?
man, China's wild. My wife was even teaching kids from
like
China
Warhammer.
English, teaching kids English from China like every day
ESL.
for hours. Yeah. Now she worked for this company, man.
Oh,
Like she had to
ni-hao.
go through all this training and everything. And yeah, every day you could pick your own hours and you teach kids in China freaking English.
Yeah, but then
And
you
they
have to
have
live
to
in
ta-
China, right?
Huh?
You have to live in China.
You live in China?
They did. Those kids were in
it's
China.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, like the time to teach these kids, it was in the morning because they get out of school. Say it's 9 o'clock. Yeah,
Right, it's
vice
14-hour
versa.
difference or
Yeah.
whatever.
So when they're it's kind of like in their afternoons, when they're at home by then, dude. Their parents just give their kid like the laptop and like shove them in the bathroom. It's crazy.
Did you hear this
It's
today?
insane.
Laptops?
It's insane.
Did you hear this today that if the universities don't reopen and do stuff all digital or virtual, then the U.S. is going to send back any students that are here from out of the country. You have to go home.
Oh yeah.
No way.
Because there's no reason for them to be here.
And there was I saw an ICE thing about like colleges and students. Yeah, it might be along the
That's
same
what I was
lines
just
of
talking
that.
about, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You guys are always talking.
You were talking.
Hell yeah. You know what's better than talking?
I heard you talk one time.
Yeah.
Singing.
I want to hear some sweet jams, Felix. That's what's better.
Oh shit, right?
What is that thing that's around your neck? Is that a harmonica?
A kazoo.
Is that a kazoo? Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's a kazoo.
Felix has a kazoo.
Nice.
This is getting
Is that
serious. Hell
no?
yeah.
That's just the holder
that's
for
his-
the kazoo.
Yeah, no, that's his harmonica mount, and he's got it hanging off of one leg.
Master.
Yeah.
Oh
This is
yeah.
Felix Cthulhu.
All right, I'm muting down. I'm muting down. You take
Zulu
this.
Nation.
Kazuzu.
I wanted to talk about one of my
not
greatest.
that, 'cause no one knows black people.
I want to talk about one of my greatest achievements in the past month and a half. I built this one of these Cracker Barrel peg game board games.
Hell yeah.
Hell
So I built
yeah.
it, but
That's sweet.
that's not my greatest achievement. I solved it without cheating.
Without cheating?
Without
It's
cheating.
because
So-
you built it yourself, wasn't it?
that's
There's a way to solve it.
Well,
It's not like it's
You're no
impossible.
longer an ignoramus.
Yeah, dude. Every color is green.
But it's the idea is that there's that one open space, and then you can only jump over one, and then every time you jump over one, you take it away, and you have to end up with just one at the end.
You won.
So
I would bet you that you always end up with just one.
So basically, like the Highlanders starring Christopher Lambert. That's what you're saying.
and there's a little limerick if you go to.
There can
the
be
Cracker-
only
I've never
one.
been to-
A
I've never been to Cracker
limerick?
Barrel. There's a little limerick that talks about like if you end up with 5 pegs left, then you're an idiot. If you're 4, you're not so much an idiot.
Oh yeah.
3,
yeah.
you're less of an idiot. 2, you're getting there, and then 1, you're like a genius.
So
I'm
it's
a
kind of like a mind, not a wisdom test or whatever. You know, like
Well, there's just a certain pattern to do it.
Yeah.
And you could just look up and see how to do it, but I just never wanted to be. I never wanted to go look. So then one day I
Got to
just
go to Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, man. That name's probably gonna get canceled, I'd imagine.
Yeah, because crack or barrel.
Crack ass crack.
Not as long as Barrel of Monkeys is still happening.
Oh my god, I used to have
Everything is wrong with that.
everything's wrong, dude. I had all the Dukes of Hazzard toys. I had just man all the things that were marketed to everybody. You know what? So do the black kids. They had the Dukes of Hazzard toys too.
Dukes of Hazzard.
I'm gonna say most likely. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
G.I. Joe, but you
probably.
just throw it over
Because and then I think what I actually the only reason I say that because I heard a African American guy explain that same story. So he played with all the toys, had all that stuff, and then when he was older, his parents finally had to talk with him.
What was G.I.
Listen,
Joe?
Waylon Jennings was the
No,
narrator.
he's a
Ultimate
football
Pass.
player.
Oh.
Gerard Cherry, 4-time Super Bowl champion with the New England Patriots.
Is football still a thing?
Sports ball.
Yes. Sports ball might not be a thing though, dude. I don't know, man. football is the closest, highest end contact sport you could possibly fucking play, dude. And I doubt they play that. I don't know. It'd be high. I'd be surprised. I think when they see how baseball, all this stuff goes with the travel aspect of things, and like
they could do they could just toss around hand sanitizers instead of football.
I'm sorry, but social distancing football sounds fucking amazing.
That'd be hilarious. 6 feet apart, just the best football game.
No, dude, it'd be like D&D or something. You'd be running,
Flag.
you'd be like, yeah,
No,
right.
here's what you do.
The guy out in front of you be like, 2 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
Here's the
rolling
new
dice.
game, dude.
Guy falls down. He's like, on my leg.
Social distancing. You gotta do dodgeball freeze tag. Is
Dodgeball freeze
professional
tag.
There you go.
sports
Yes.
game.
If you get within 3 feet of each other, you have to stop and both people roll 2d20 to figure out who.
I like it that we can make this happen.
Yeah.
He said he's a pussy.
See, you guys just made sports ball cool.
Exactly. That's how we do it.
Vacuum.
Yeah,
That's
man.
yeah.
All right, I'm muting down, Felix. You take it
Anyways,
over.
Felix,
Or no,
please.
like how about synchronized swimming, but in like a pool full of hand sanitizer?
I like it. It's hand sanitized swimming.
You could take a drink and just get shit hammered by it.
Synchronistic sanitizing.
Synchronizing sanitizing. Or synchronistic sanitizing.
Synchronistic sanitizing.
Sanitistic synchronizing.
Simon and Goop
Sanitistic
Funkle.
Syncretizing.
Goop Funkle.
All right, this is a
Funk and clean.
folk tune. It's a folk song.
Folk us up.
All right, here we go. All you mother folkers out there.
Yeah, let's talk about the Jews here.
All right.
Should I start my video?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we
Oh no, I mean I'll watch you play.
It might lag a little. Here we go. I'm ready for it. We'll be singing when we're winning. We'll be singing. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Kissing the night away. Kissing the night away. Oh, he drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a vodka drink. He drinks a lager drink. He drinks a cider drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the better times. Oh, Donnie boy, Donnie boy. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Kissing the night away. Kissing the night away. Oh, he drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a vodka drink. He drinks a lager drink. He drinks a cider drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the better times. Don't cry for me. Let's me down. Oh, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna
wanna keep it down.
Beautiful Felix
Yeah.
tub
Dude.
thumping, baby.
That was perfect. I want to bury your children.
The perfect tub thumper with the kazoo.
You
Only
just
Chris
made
Wesley.
that ex-punk band that went super punk by not being punk anymore. Got
so
real
punk,
punk
we left it.
about punking that shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Tub thumping, baby.
That's great.
Good song to go bowling to.
Please don't.
That's a great song to go bowling to, Bill. Hell yeah.
That's a good song to go grocery shopping by.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
Like, what is that song on the radio still?
Just do it.
Man.
If that doesn't get you going, I don't know what will.
Oh wait, what's going on with your mic, Felix?
I think I turned myself.
Oh,
down.
there it is.
Yeah,
There you
I
are.
drink cider drink, drinks a
Because he's
lager
a
drink.
professional.
Cider drink, lager drinks. Such a.
Next
He
week you
sings the
should do.
songs
I could run
that
500
remind you
miles.
of the good times.
He
He sings the
500
songs.
miles.
Oh, could you even hear the guitar?
That's the
You- I-
Proclaimers.
Oh yeah.
You could hear the guitar?
Yeah, it was a good. It was a great
Oh
mix.
yeah, it sounded great. Yeah, and the
Yeah, you'll hear it.
Okay.
was like creepily mixed. Well,
Dude, that was inspired because it was freaking inspired.
It's
I'm telling
amplified.
you.
We've had
Amplified kazoo.
years of the
Chumbawamba.
Zoom musician practice. Felix, you got it down pretty good.
Well,
Is that
yeah, Felix always has it done well.
here's the thing. I have the acoustic guitar plugged in, and I didn't even turn it up. So
So you're using two channels? You're using like your snowball mic or whatever it is, and
yeah, this mic, and then
And,
I hook it into the guitar.
it's just a straight guitar. You
So
got
is that
both
the-
channels going into Zoom?
I think.
Well, because you're going
Well, it was
into a
coming through
board,
Zoom,
aren't you?
so I
And then
have
that's
to
all
guess,
just.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's all
see
going
what
in.
you're gonna play hard to get. Okay, that's cool.
But there
I
I
need to know.
I had it plugged in, but I didn't even turn it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
so
I
it was
gotta tell you
everything was
the-
just.
Everything was through this then.
Yeah.
The electric transducer kazoo was awesome.
Hell yeah.
the
All right.
interloper fubulator.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh wait, we got hate mail.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Somewhere we got hate mail.
Wait,
Roger-
so
Roger
Tub
shit.
Thumper, the song was the
Yeah, give me
group's
some
lead
facts.
single from Tub Thumper, their major label debut. It was released in 1997. Vocalist Dustin Bruce, respectively,
I
observed
thought it was
that
Oomba Woomba or something like that.
Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba.
The song's
Chumbawamba
called
is the
Tub
name of the
Thumping.
band. Yeah,
They were actually kind of a legit underground punk band for a long time before that. So
They're
before that
Australian.
album.
Or something, aren't they?
I'm not joking. Like,
Aren't they
yeah, that was-
Australian?
Nope.
Let's see the lead, the
South
vocalist
African?
Dustin.
Nope.
Dustin, he says, retrospectively observed that before the group wrote it, they were in a mess. We had become directionless and desperate. He credited Tub Thumping with with changing that, telling that you hear my dryer going.
It sounded like someone was shaving their pubes.
It
Yeah,
sounded like a Chumbawamba.
yeah. My dryer gets knocked down, but it gets up again. See, changing that, telling the Guardian that
So it was like
it's not our most political or political or best song, but it brought us back together. The song is about us as a class, as a band. The beauty of it was we had no idea how big it would be.
It's what limey bastards would call a pub thumper.
Yeah,
There you go.
limey
Oh, I'm sorry.
bastards.
Tub thumper.
Ooh, there was
See
a
what I did there?
remix.
See what I did there?
Who
It
did the
It just
remix?
reminds me of that stupid ass Blue Man Group.
Oh,
Hey,
dude, the
I was
flaming
like, Jerry.
I always
Blue
like
Man
Blue
Group
Man.
saved my life.
dude, the
Wasn't there,
Flaming
Yeah, no
Lips
shit.
did a remix of this song.
wasn't there some other percussion-based Broadway show?
I wonder what that
Stomp.
sounds like.
Called
They call it stomp.
Stomp.
No,
Stomp.
Stomp was bullshit. They
Yeah.
just fucking stomped. That's all they did was stomped.
They
I had a
just
friend
stopped.
try
Hang
out
on a
for
bunch of
Stomp.
trash cans. Whoa.
You know, the worst review I've ever got in one of my albums was that it sounds like stomp with Rockabilly.
With Rockabilly, jeez.
Yeah.
Stomping
I took that to heart, so now
Thank
anytime
you.
I hear that, thanks, Jerry. Thanks for
That's not
bringing
a bad
that up.
thing.
Fuck.
Is that a bad thing?
Oh no,
Stop.
I was just kidding. It's like it's just one of those funny like. I don't know what this. There's a lot of kitchen sink percussion kind of shit in here. Stop.
Kitchen sink percussion. Felix is all about kitchen sink percussion. I love love
I
that.
like kitchen sinks.
Hell yeah. All right, we're doing some hate mail.
And the mud kitchens.
Mud
Oh,
kitchens.
yeah.
Here comes this. This is coming
Is
now.
that the name of the episode?
James Cruz and Grimsteak.
Mud kitchen.
James Cruz and Grimsteak. Hey man, woo. GRIMTAKN. G-man, woo. James Cruz and Grimsteak. Hey man, woo.
All right.
How can you not sing along? I mean, these things
really
are
honored
these
to
things
see
are
that.
curated for people to sing along. That's why they're called
Curated.
jingles.
I think
I
we
had a
should just.
mouthful of beer.
I think the last
sing
45
along.
minutes.
It
should just-
Best was I have the
does.
Zoom on
I-
speaker view, so it would just be on Grim, and he's literally. it
Oh,
has a
speaker
face,
view
and he's
is
just
Zoom,
listening,
yeah.
and then someone go woo, and
It would pop up.
First
and then
hate
back
mail
to
we
Grim
got.
going,
Oh yeah, hate mail.
We got is from our man Booty Rooter, who you could hear Booty Rooter's podcast at Double Dungeon,
Double
Double Dungeon, and he says he titles it in all capital letters "Hate Mail." Today I took my cat out. Today I took my cat out to my backyard on her leash. She likes to go out every few weeks and eat grass, as it helps her puke up hairballs. While I was out there, only out there about 10 minutes, mind you, I was bit at least 7 times by mosquitoes. Okay, hold on, I need to restart this.
Mosquitoes?
Okay. While I was out there, only out there about 10 minutes, mind you, I was bit at least 7 times by mosquitoes. They got me all up and down my arms and around my cuffs and pants. And to think that is only the second most annoying thing that will happen to me today, right behind listening to you guys. Thank you,
Coming in
Booty
hot.
Rooter. Coming in hot. And
I like it.
we also ooh, we got hate mail from Mr. Anankun, who says just
Say
post
that slow.
he says just post the pic, ooh you. So he sent a picture and I'm posting it in the chats now.
Uh-oh.
There's no
Bit of
meme
his
die.
special friend.
So there's that. Nankun sent us a hate meme, but there is no meme. So
Hate
that's,
meme.
That's
Oh,
our
no.
that's our hate mail we got, guys. So if you would like,
We need some more hate mail.
if you would like to send hate mail to Cruising with Steak, you could send
I
it
don't
to
think people
grimsteak@gmail.com. Show me what you got,
wanna
people.
Take the time, man. Maybe we need hate thoughts.
Show me
Need a
what you
billboard.
got.
We need a billboard. I swear, dude. I wonder how much it is to get a billboard. Yeah, I went by so many just
dude, that's what I'm
empty
saying.
billboards.
That's me and Bill were talking about that last year.
$100,000.
No, 1,200 to 10,000.
Oh, 12. Oh.
Can I just trade them my pogs?
I mean, probably, dude. If you have
Got a
some really good
slammer for
slammers,
you, Felix.
yeah. If you got
well,
good
Felix,
slammers.
hey, since so it's been a week. Last week you said you found my fucking dryer. I'm telling you,
Quit shaving your pubes.
it's coming back
Yeah.
again, dude. It's coming back.
Those are your
Yeah.
pubes.
Yeah. I did that earlier last week. And then, yeah.
I'm trying to see how long my ball hairs can grow.
Oh God.
So like 4 inches now.
Oh,
Braid that shit.
Braid,
Braid
yeah.
it.
James, what were you saying about last week?
So Felix, you were talking about you were at your parents, or I think, right? Or your parents hooked you up with a bunch not a bunch
comics.
of stuff, but some stuff in comics. Did you have a chance to look them up?
I looked them up. Yeah, they were only like $5 to $10. Some of
What's
them.
a little bit more? Grimsteak was thinking like $1, I think.
Probably
But
a lot of them.
yeah,
You get more for them on eBay.
Well, the worst part is that they were right next to their kitty litter, so it's got just all kinds of kitty litter
spray it
stench
with
all
the
over them.
ozone.
Got the litter stench. Got the kid.
But
litter
I
stench.
had them all in like the plastic slip cases and the little
Nice.
cardboard in the middle of
Bags and
So
boarded.
the plastic has absorbed the smell of the cat
pee.
cat stuff.
Reminds me of my Jewish grandmother's bungalow.
Oh yeah, dude. Everyone's got a
furniture.
grandma's house that smells like that, dude.
Smells like
No, it's just in the plastic. Plastic overall.
Everything's in plastic.
Yeah.
Like
I
the couch,
think
like the couch, right?
Use the coaster.
Hold on.
Show title.
Yes, piss and
Have
Matzah.
you guys experienced any people with plastic on their couches and shit? You guys might be a little too young. Jerry has definitely. Let's see who else.
Just
Nikki
singling out
probably.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry has.
Wait, what did I do?
No, experience your friends or whatever's
Plastic
parents
on
that had
furniture?
the fucking
Yeah, Jerry.
the plastic on the couches and shit. You know, the covers, those plastic covers, dude.
I think I might have had some older relatives, like aunts or grandmas
yeah.
who did, but I don't
Mostly
really
on the
remember.
lanai, or mostly like they were always out on
On
the
the-
porch. Those
No,
things
no,
were
no, even
always
in the house,
plastic.
like on the
Even in
Chesterfield.
the house, yeah.
We put it over the desktop computer in our house.
Yeah, exactly.
Plastic
Yeah.
over the computer.
It wasn't on your couch.
You put it on the furniture in the good room, man.
On the
That's
good
it.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the
Yeah.
easy chair.
The
Yeah,
easy
in the-
chair.
yeah.
Oh, the lazy boy, man. Oh man.
Nobody
lazy
got to
boy.
sit on that unless company come over.
Lazy boy, dude. Oh, if I had a lazy boy, it's over. That's an instant knockout. Yeah.
What gave it away? The name?
Whenever I see
Bad joke. That was a bad joke.
whenever I see recliners or couches out for sale or out on the curb, I just imagine all the farts that people.
Oh yeah, just
Oh, dude, there's so much
ripping and
fart on the
tearing.
couches.
Well, that's
Ripping
a
and
good
tearing.
question though. Like, you buy used furniture, how much energy of that person do you think is in
So-
just put into that furniture?
I
So
have
this
got a
is-
couple
this
of
is an-
thrift store
I
jackets.
can't.
This is
Oh.
an aspect of hauntology.
Hauntology, I like it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like when you go to a thrift store and you like I do, say you buy clothes, right? You're wearing the dead's threads. They're usually clothes that they walked in and wore, and then they throw.
Oh yeah.
What the family does into the Goodwill. Like, you're gonna get hiccup taint a little bit about something that walked in it. Tell
You think?
what.
You think?
Oh
you
yeah.
think- Man,
Oh yeah. There's some crooked vibes for sure about.
What do you think is a
but
good?
it's a good way. I like it. I like to celebrate it. And
Right,
as
right.
far as the
So live
lazy
with
chair
it. Live with the
being-
energy and embrace the
As
energy and
far
work
as
with
the
it.
lazy chair being a throne of ghost farts, I absolutely agree.
God, that's almost
Wasn't there,
that's,
like-
that's almost a follow-up show title, Throne of Ghost Farts.
Wasn't
But
there
no,
like
piss and
wasn't that
Matzah is
part
the
of the
winner.
whole
Game of ghost farts.
plot of the second Conjuring movie was the like chair that because that was based off of that haunting. What was that like famous
Yeah, that
haunting
was-
in
it was
England in the
Britain.
60s?
Yeah.
Oh,
where it was like that house.
It starts with an E. It's
Enfield? The Enfield haunting?
Yes. The
Yes.
Enfield poltergeist. Yeah.
Yeah, and like so the part of the Conjuring 2 was that they focused on this chair because that was I think the chair that the guy died in or something.
Oh, that's right. Where she
asshole
claimed to
died,
see
the
the whole,
angry dude,
yeah, the whole specter and have him talk. But didn't they like? I mean, because that was a whole Ed and Lorraine Warren thing.
Well,
so
no.
Yes.
So this is fucked up. So, when kids are involved and stuff, and the shit's like happening like that, you have kids involved, and of course they love the attention. They're gonna like lie and do shit. It's both. Like, I'm sure there was like actual paranormal phenomena, and then you have kids going, "This is great." Look
yeah,
at all
they're
these
just feeding into it. Yeah.
televisions," you know?
Yeah.
So like, it's never like cut and dry. It's like, oh, they lied.
Yeah,
Therefore,
there could have been some.
no
Well,
ghosts exist
dude,
in
that's
the world.
That's the whole thing with the paranormal, though. It just
Yeah.
comes and goes. It's fucking.
Human beings are the biggest fucking confluence
Dude.
of.
Well, so they didn't
Yeah.
shy away from
Mistake.
that, even in the movie, I think they went so far as to have one of the girls like make a bunch of shit up the whole time, but then there was
Mhm.
also some real shit going on. So like even the dramatized versions at least acknowledge to some extent that most of the shit is made up. I mean, how much of the ghost hunters do you think really?
Oh my god.
Was a like
Zach Baggins can.
no, not
fill
that
in the
show. That's
blank.
Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
Same
That
difference.
guy's.
I believe they showed up to film. That's
Did you-
about it.
Yeah.
Did you see that shitty documentary he tried to make about him buying that house in He bought that like haunted house in where was that?
Yeah, that was in Gary, Indiana. The Demon
yeah, it was
House.
Gary. Yeah.
Yeah.
he
Oh,
bought-
and Gary's
Yeah, that
like
was
the
that's
worst
like
place in the world.
that's like 30 minutes from a drive from me.
It's on the ceiling house. Yeah.
There was a fucking terrible ass doc. I didn't even finish it. It was just cringe. It was just Zach Baggins going in and
You're
trying
fired.
to buy this house and like
dude,
try to
did you-
just bro out.
I could do.
ghosts.
He goes into these like echo halls of like history and shit.
But did you ever read the original?
Ghost.
Did you ever
Get the
read
fuck
the
outta here,
original
ghost.
like testimonies of the Demon House? Like it's like the shit that went on there and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
entire that
It's pretty
first
crazy.
story. Dude, it was an awesome story. Like there was all these corroborating people and like law
But then
enforcement.
in the
were behind it.
documentary, there's just
People-
clearly people lying for weed money. Like there's
Yeah.
just
Well, dude,
the most,
Dude,
like,
that's Gary,
get into
Indiana in a nutshell. Motherfuckers be
lying for
lying
weed
for
money.
weed
yes,
money.
dude. They're like,
Yeah,
oh,
man.
They're like, do you know
They
anything
haven't
about this
even
house? No, not
graduated.
really. They're like, how about some weed? They're like, I'll tell you whatever you want about that house.
Yeah,
And it only makes
exactly.
common sense.
I'll be on TV. Come on.
This is
What about that-
Thunderbird, Gary, Indiana.
What about that documentary Erie, Indiana? I
Oh,
know
dude, that was the
somebody
best
else saw that.
series.
Oh,
Such a
man.
good series.
Nickelodeon
Zach.
show, not
show?
Nickelodeon. It wasn't.
That was on
Nickelodeon,
Disney
but Erie,
Channel, I
Indiana
think.
was great.
No, it was a documentary. I swear.
It was Fox. It was Fox Kids Mornings
Holy
Was it?
shit.
with with
It's
like
pinpointed
Eek
it.
the cat.
Did they-
fucking-
Oh yeah,
Did they-
oh god.
Did they block it with Goosebumps too? The Goosebumps
that
live
was
live
later.
action show.
No,
That was
Erie,
later.
Indiana was like far
Yeah,
gone,
it was early, but dude, I remember that being on cable. I don't remember
It's
that being
so
on
good.
network.
I don't. Yeah, you're right.
Mandela effect.
We had
Let's look
so we had a friend. We had
Erie,
old Jose down the
Indiana,
street. We used to-
original area.
Had a VCR.
Jose,
I'm not
Jose
joking.
had the
It sounds- it
VCR,
sounds
dude.
so- it
Dude,
sounds
original
just like a
network. It was
lie,
on
but yeah,
NBC.
yeah.
No, it was on NBC.
Oh,
It was on NBC. Oh yeah.
guys,
Huh?
100 episodes ago,
Oh.
number 63, CWS talks with Timothy Renner,
Oh, that was a good show.
Oh.
illustrator, author, paranormal investigator, and folk musician living in Pennsylvania.
Hey, paranormal lead in.
Does he think he's better than me? Is that what I'm hearing?
Tim Renner? Yeah, he's
He does.
he's pretty good.
Okay, just checking out.
Oh, his illustrations have appeared in pages of various books, magazines, fanzines, and comics, as well as
cool.
on many records and CD covers. Hey, I'm doing a zine
You can
too.
grow hair too.
Hey, he's got
there's,
nice long hair too, man.
Hey, hold up. There's a new book that Tim Renner and Josh Cutchin just released
right.
about Bigfoots. It's Where the
Bigfoot.
Footprints End.
Yep.
And it's all about, dude, it looks pretty sick. I want to get it at
Josh
some
was
point.
making the rounds like everywhere for last. couple
Josh
years
is?
or
That's what they
so.
do,
Like,
man. Yeah, they're
Josh
plugging
Cutchin.
that book.
I didn't
That's
see
him and Tim, and I think they've been joint. They've been both going
No,
on
I
podcasts.
dig Tim. I was just kidding.
Joshy Poo.
Yeah.
You guys call him Joshy Poo?
Joshy Poo.
We had
Oh,
Josh
man.
on the obelisk back in May.
You did?
Yes.
Talking about the book.
Yep. Making those
We
rounds.
did.
Him and Tim
Links
were
in the
together at Strange Realities last year.
Yep.
And
Together, you say?
Jerry and I have seen that down there. Yeah,
And Tim's presentation was great.
yeah, yeah. They
Oh,
just,
that's
you
right,
know, they
Nicky. You got
closed
to
the
go
show,
down.
too.
You went down there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah. It's pretty cool, man. I mean, they had some good people. All the locals, you got to prove your paranormal to Revelation somehow.
Oh, wow.
In Nashville, yeah. That's I'm being a little facetious, but
you gotta prove it. You gotta prove it.
that was postulated several times. Yeah, yeah. You got, there's ghosts because there's ghosts in Revelations.
That's right. Yeah. It only makes
There's
common sense.
There's Bigfoot because there's Bigfoot in Revelations.
Yeah.
Here.
And it only makes common sense.
Yeah, the end times, man. Beasts.
End times.
There's
Yeah,
going to be beasts
Revelation.
of the field and stuff. Yeah.
I just remember there being a dragon lady
Yeah.
and
See, that's some cool stuff.
seven something. or other.
There's some cool stuff there. Yeah. In that book, right? Yeah.
Oh,
It'd be cool until it happens
Some pretty
anyway.
cool
All right,
stories.
Here's what happened with Erie, Indiana. It was originally aired on NBC for one season, and then it moved to Disney Channel in syndication. That's where that's what happened.
Syndication. No
In
one watched
syndication,
that
yep.
Thank
No,
you.
dude, that's exactly where I watched that shit.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
It's not Disney?
Yeah, it was on cable. Because I remember
Grimace
seeing it on
Disney
cable.
boy.
You had Disney Channel.
Dude, I had cable when I was young.
Yeah.
Damn.
Huh.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like pre-plus.
No,
pre-plus?
listen, dude,
Go to plus?
because back in
I
the
didn't
day,
have cable.
no.
God,
Let
way to
me
make
tell
me
you a
feel
thing.
like a fucking asshole.
My dad knew a guy that had these. There were these metal slugs that you would screw into the back of the fucking the antenna, and it would
Oh,
give
yeah,
you cable
the
channels.
steel
They were
dimension
scramblers.
cable, yeah.
Yeah, so we stole cable, but I had cable. I mean, it's a
there's
thing.
this one episode, Grim. Do you remember this? And I remember this clearly with Theory, Indiana. There's that one episode with the screaming banshees. Remember that? It
No,
was a record.
Screaming banshees.
It was like a haunted record.
The record.
it sounds. I remember nothing other than just
really goofy, funky, like
It's-
the
sounds
only
like,
one.
screaming banshees. And they
The
would
only
possess
Erie,
you.
Indiana, I
Erie,
actually
Indiana was
remember.
awesome.
It was the kids that were they were in the Tupperware, like the kids that were stored in the Tupperware, and you had to pop them out of there.
Absolutely, the mom and the two sons. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God.
The Tupperware
Yeah, the
kids, but
Tupperware thing
I
creeps me
fully
the fuck
understand.
out to this day. I remember.
yeah, just that's exactly, dude. I have that vision in my head of them just opening that huge Tupperware and like the kids just being stored in there. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
God.
that's a memory.
I'm reminded of the Pete and Pete show where
I love Pete and
spends,
Pete.
he spends
Thank you for bringing it up.
Yes,
spends
So I
the-
could talk about it.
he spends
Oh,
the whole
man.
summer trying to like find the band that he saw at like the county fair or something.
Yep.
Or no,
Is
the
that what it
tune.
is?
Didn't
And
he get
it's-
or he had a song
He
in his
hears
head,
it?
and he heard it
No,
one
it's-
time. No, they were playing in a garage. What was happening? Because he was riding his bike home, and he heard this band playing in this garage.
Nobody
Yes, that's the song. Yes.
Okay, can I tell you why I know this? You guys
to me.
only
You watched
That
it
was my
today?
garage.
everyone else that has never seen Pete,
God,
Pete
I'm
wouldn't
so
care about
happy
this.
right now. I'm so happy.
Wait, I don't. I like taken aback that I've never told you this, but I was the bassist in the Pete and Pete Fest in Portland, and I played with Danny and Michael
From
and-
Polaris.
Yeah.
No shit.
Nope.
No,
From
this
Pete
is
and Pete.
from Pete. Oh, Danny and Michael. That is Pete and
Yeah,
Pete.
yeah.
Jesus.
Pete and Pete, yeah. And
Keats.
Toby Huss, Artie, you know.
Dude, the world's
Like,
strongest
we-
man. You met the world's
did-
strongest man?
We did 3 nights. Yeah, I was the bassist and the guitarist for the Polaris cover band.
I'm starstruck right now,
That's
Keats.
I
Keats,
love this,
your
'cause I
celebrity
think
level
my
just
girlfriend.
went up. Your celebrity level just went up 50
don't give
notches
a
in the
shit.
world of Grimsteak.
I don't know who this is.
Man, just no. Let me feed your
Such a
ego.
deep
Let me
cut.
get that ego huge. You're fucking amazing.
It was around this time in 20. I guess it would be 2015. But it was the creators of Pete and Pete, and at the Hollywood Theater in Portland, and me and my
2004.
buddies got to be the Polaris band.
Dude, that's so
You know, I
awesome.
did the harmonica and like play the guitar and stuff, and we would get drunk and weird with Pete and Pete, and I was like,
Dude, who's cooler? I'd imagine Little Pete's
Which
cooler.
one's Little Pete?
no, me and Michael, like,
No. Call them Big Pete and Little Pete, please.
dude,
Big Pete and Little
sorry.
Pete.
Okay, so when Big Pete
Repeat.
when Big Pete said goodbye to me and he had a tear in his eye,
Shut up.
you know, I was like, this is so
Man.
weird. Yeah. But
That's
like
heavy-
no,
that's
that
heavy.
that was one of my. I still have the autographed script from the show. So
Go get-
I'm
go
not
get it.
big on like totems.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you're too cool for that, Keats. You can't have totems like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like it's somewhere.
Dude, I wanna
I'll send you a picture.
I wish we were in. I want to compare sideburns with you right now. Just hold them up against each other. God, those are just beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful burns.
Side by side, sideburn.
Yeah, that's what I want right
And
now.
yes.
Ooh.
Grimstick, I was
Pretty
thinking.
comparable.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yours are more choppy though. Yours are
Yeah.
great because yours are
Man.
thicker. Mine are just like
Grimstick.
boring straight lines.
I was thinking, since you said you're moving in a couple weeks here, that you
Mhm.
should do one of those like Christmas loops where you take the paper and you do like
Oh yeah,
Mobius strips,
make a ring. Yeah,
and then you can rip off one every day.
my youngest son wanted to do that for his birthday. Yeah, like for the last like 5 days. Like I'm so excited. I just want to make one of those rings.
Holy shit! James' son is the inventor of the universe.
Oh man.
Yeah, you make rings. Yeah,
like Mobius strips,
the Mobius strip. Yes.
Oh, like Mobius strips.
but not really Mobius strips.
Yeah, no, I got
Mobius was cool in the Matrix.
you. Like
What? There was a Mobius.
Oh,
you're talking about
Morpheus.
Morpheus.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude.
I was trying. Well, Mobius is a fantastic French comic illustrator who
He
did
is.
like a lot of the best
Mobius.
like crazy sci-fi.
Heavy metal. He was in heavy metal.
Jean-Paul
Mobius is
Garot.
a shit.
Is that cool name?
Mobius thinks I am.
Yeah.
Beautiful art he does, though.
It's the greatest.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
I watched the first Matrix, and
So
I'm
it's
like,
like a
all right,
Mobius
I'm gonna
trip.
go for it. And then I watched the second one, and now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go watch the third one, and I know I'm gonna be disappointed. I just
No,
get
they're all
worse and
good
worse.
movies.
No,
I
Third one
actually
kind of
don't.
sucks.
Okay, the reason
this
why
next one was gonna suck, though.
So,
Yeah.
dude, I was that like the Matrix. There was two movies that I went like back and actually went and paid money to go see twice in a movie theater. It was the Matrix, and the other one was Gone in 60 Seconds.
Nice.
Yeah.
So me and
Nick
my
Cage.
best friend, this was like 1999, right? We're like what we called Getro Center in Phoenix.
Oh,
It was
shit.
like the mall that you
Yeah.
hung out at, but it had like the dollar movie. It was just like it's really bad.
Yeah.
Like you
The
couldn't even
Getro
get
Center.
Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah.
You couldn't even get a Spencer's Gifts up in that bitch.
Yeah.
But we like waltzed in, to the Matrix and walked out going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'd heard nothing about it, knew nothing about it. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget the like unbridled like appreciation of having no knowledge before seeing that movie and then walking out. You know?
And then just like how cool wearing tight leather shit and sunglasses was for the next
then
like 5
Columbine.
years and everything.
then
and
Columbine
then
happened,
Columbine
yes.
kind of-
Dude, and then and that's all I think now when I watch every one of those scenes. I'm like, that's what that kid was wearing. Like, damn, what a nerd.
They're so goofy, dude.
But like at the same
KMFDM
time,
shirts. I'm like,
but dude,
shut
at the
up.
same time, so okay, I'll take you back. Like,
Dude,
so when that
KMFDM
movie
was
came
sick, though.
out, it was actually
You're not wrong.
It was 99. Yeah, I think you were right. Something like, was it 99, 98 or 99?
Yeah, 99
It was
when the movie
99.
came out.
99.
Oh,
we all died in 2012. So I don't
well,
know.
no,
I believe that
All right.
actually.
I was
but
already.
that's a
I
story
had
for another-
recently moved
I need to have
down
a KMFDM bed now.
Yeah,
That's gonna be going on in the
KMFDM. Hell yeah.
background. You guys won't hear it though, but the
Fuck
people
yeah,
will.
dude. Hell yeah. So yeah,
Get
hell
some
yeah.
drugs. I'm gonna get some drugs playing
Yeah,
here.
man, dude.
I saw
Hey,
that
man, I got a
movie
story
recently.
for you.
I just go
That's
straight
right,
to the
thanks.
source and I mainline ministry.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking
know
all
what I'm
right. So
saying?
imagine us just chilling at a club right now, and we're both sitting on the steps because we're fucked up. And I'm like, man, I got a
There we
story.
go.
for you.
Adios.
Yeah.
I got myself kicked out of high school because I was already one of those kids that would wear trench coats and whatnot and the KMFDM
shit.
shirts. And the day after Columbine happens, I'd show up to school dressed as I normally would. How the fuck was I to know there was going to be a news crew from a local news station?
Oh, and they got
I'm
you.
walking in late, an hour late to school as usual. I get a tap on my shoulder, and it's the fucking principal. Oh, you're gonna have to take that jacket off. I said, you're gonna have to get the fuck out of my way. And I left the fucking high school, and I finished up a year later in an alternative school.
Yeah,
Zach,
wow.
we have a similar story. You remember like when The Crow came out?
Oh, the
Right,
Crow.
right.
Dude, hell yeah.
Bruce Lee's son.
One of the best soundtracks ever to a movie.
Absolutely. I think
Except
it was
for that
my
Courtney
first
Love
actual.
song. Oh.
No, that's the second movie.
No, second
Courtney
one.
Love
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
covering Fleetwood Mac was the second
Yep,
movie.
Second one.
Anyways, I digress. But like, I remember like in Phoenix at the Getro Center, wearing crow makeup, long.
Oh my god.
sleeve, like long hair. I'm like 11 years old. I'm walking around.
Oh my
trying
god.
to talk to chicks.
11?
11 years old.
11 years old, dude. Just trying to get wet on that Purple Rain.
Picture? You got pictures?
Somewhere.
Go get that picture too.
I know.
Yeah, bring all your pictures, please.
All your pictures out.
I fell into this before. I'm actually running for local office, so I'm going to just not do that. No, but I remember the Crow. I remember my stepdad at the time hated it. Why are you so obsessed with death? It's just fucking dumb. Like carrying all the shit and like. Oh, it was great. I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
The Crow.
Do you still like death, or are you kind of
I mean, I don't know if I like it. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, as all living human beings should be. right?
You don't.
It's not like a hobby.
We'll get there someday, dude.
No, it's super fascinating. It's absolutely
I
fucking
dabble.
fascinating.
Yeah, it's like a hobby. It's a hobby for me.
You ever dance with the
Just-
devil in the
just
pale
the tip-
moonlight?
Just the tip of death.
Just a tip of death.
Just edging.
Taste.
Yeah, edging.
Just edging.
Oh man, but yeah, no, like all of that shit that came at the end. I remember when the Oh
my God.
guys.
Yeah.
So I live in Denver now, right? And I had a client that was in Columbine, and I made it like there was some weird kismet thing where I was watching a Columbine documentary or something because I like to just feel awful all the time, and I was watching this.
What
fucking
can I get
Columbine
depressed on
documentary.
tonight?
Yeah, Jesus.
I want to
Like, what do I
laugh. You
fill my
want to
head
cry.
with? But anyways, like I had a client next to Columbine High School. I was like, okay, after I'm done, I'm going to just kind of check. They have a monument, and it was like really moving, really sad.
Ugh.
Like a what statue plaque?
It's a whole garden and like a huge wall. And man,
Lord.
what got me were the parents' quotes from that time, like that resonate so much now. It's like, yeah, that's cool. We've just seen a mass murder of our children. What's going to change? What's different? And it's just like all these like really dark, like we're just fucked forever. And then I remember thinking to myself, I was like, yeah, no, it's gotten worse. It's only gotten worse
since then. Since you think?
Columbine. Yeah. As far as like, school
right after
shootings,
Columbine was
Uh,
9/11, and then all we had was lockdowns, and our entire generation has just been conditioned.
Yeah.
with
And
this,
then,
it's
been
getting
a
even worse now.
a media slam, dude.
Yeah, dude.
As the internet boomed,
Yeah.
and then
what fucked me up
social
was-
media got invented via Facebook, basically.
What fucked me up though too was like they built a park near the school,
Yeah.
and there were like parents with their kids in a little skate park that they built. There's like
Man.
prairie dogs running in the yard.
bunch
it's
of
like
weird
people
things
just
going
flying
on.
kites, and
Yeah.
I'm just like there's no rhyme or reason for tragedies like that. It's
Yeah.
like you can't like put an algorithm to that,
Yeah,
And
now they
even,
don't
like-
even have schools to shoot. So it's like, what are they going to
Yeah,
do? They're going to
exactly.
get jobs
Just
as Christ.
Zoom
They're going to put
Yeah,
on a
Zoom
mask to go-
shootings, exactly.
Zoom shootings. Jeez.
They're gonna go
like
join Antifa.
swatting. They're gonna
Yeah.
like,
Oh
dude,
God.
oh,
They're just gonna join
simultaneously
Antifa
roll in
and-
on someone's private server, and they find out where you live and shit. Yeah,
march around with airsoft rifles and masks on.
Yeah.
James, you
But-
just watched. I just want to bring it back to the Matrix because
Yeah, dude, man.
I saw the last half of it,
Yeah, yeah.
and just recently, and I noticed one thing that was interesting. And
Yeah.
so on I'm sure you guys know, but on his
Part
passport,
one?
it's 2011 or sorry 2001 9/11 is the renewal date for his passport.
Yeah.
Anyway, the next scene, the scene where they're on the roof and he's starting to believe that he's the one, he's moving like them,
You could jump.
and then
Then that was when he was doing the bend thing, and when
Right,
they did the
exactly.
360 shot. Yeah.
so
like,
they
yeah.
get in
It
the
was like the part where he
helicopter.
read Mein Kampf and he was like,
Yeah. So they get in the helicopter and they drop off Morpheus onto a building, and that building is
crazy.
MMI,
MMI. Yeah.
Oh shit!
which is 2001, right, in Roman numerals. And then that helicopter smashes into the building and it explodes, which I
Yeah.
found pretty interesting. But then they go down to the subway, and the subway is Barbeau Street, I think, and that's the name of a big airplane, which is interesting as well. I just found that kind of fascinating. There's all these little
I was hoping you were gonna say,
crazy.
and then there was all these like monkeys and they threw up an obelisk.
different movie. But
Space Odyssey.
No, man. Like, so the Matrix, I've always loved that movie, and I just took such a long break from watching that, right? And then and then I was like, man, does it hold up, right? So I fired the first one up. I'm like, man, it's fucking dope. And then, but at the same time, I'm just like, man, those outfits are kind of cheesy now. Well, at least Trinity's like it's just like super leathery. Like, yeah, like a couple of them are
Leather's
like kind of
fucking cheesy.
Yeah, it doesn't.
What are we, Brian Singer X-Men? We all know
Leather,
what Brian
I don't
Singer
think
does.
Well, dude, leather, like, well, that shiny leather, I should say, like that. I don't know. It's that weird
patent leather.
Well, Catwoman, right? Yeah, the old Catwoman.
Holly
outfit.
Berry?
No. Yeah, he knows.
Michelle
what I'm
Pfeiffer.
talking about.
Yeah, I gotcha.
yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer was
Actually, what's her name in Batman? The Dark Knight Rises.
Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, she looked all right in that suit.
Dude, she was good, man. She had a good breathing about her.
I thought she played the character pretty good in that movie.
Julie Newmar in the 60s.
Oh,
there you go, dude.
Well, that's
the
thing.
Man, you got to go do that.
Anne Hathaway reminded me of Julie Newmar.
Well, they fucking ended.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking
They
about.
ended that movie with Batman.
Not
literally,
the second Catwoman.
Yeah, they literally ended The Dark Knight Rises with Batman throwing a bomb out into the ocean, just like the end of the fucking Batman movie from the 60s.
Boom!
Like,
I was waiting for him to get down with shark repellent.
Spray out of his bat belt. Yeah. Let me get the bat repel the bat shark.
With the bomb, and he's just running from the and like there's a family with a stroller. It's like, oh shit.
Except the dude with the bomb was Commissioner Gordon. Yeah, that was the crazy thing. Like, what the
fuse going down? That's the entire movie. I swear to God.
Man, that was a crazy little spin at the end of that movie. That I didn't see that coming, man. Like with her being the son of, or the daughter of Raul or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So, I mean,
that was crazy,
I guess if you knew,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like it was pretty written on the wall. If like you'd written, if you read comics,
I didn't
Not to
read
sound
all
like
that
an
stuff,
asshole.
so
I don't
watch
mean that
James,
like that.
it went way over your head.
No, I don't mean to say that,
I
but it
didn't
really
see
was.
that.
It was
I
like,
didn't see her. Yeah.
oh,
You guys ever
Miranda
see that?
Tate.
Do you guys ever
But
see
then-
that Synecdoche or what is it?
Synecdoche.
Synecdoche in New York, dude. That movie's fucking intense.
That's a sweet
You like
one.
that?
Yeah, that movie is
can't-
like one
I
of those
can't
you think
watch
about
it.
it for
Yeah.
like several days afterwards about like how
Oh,
life
wow.
is.
I can't watch it more than
Jesus,
once a
it
year.
messes with you that much. Wow.
James,
Oh,
watch.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got,
Sweet.
it's got
What
what's
is
his
it?
face? Didn't he
Synecdoche.
die?
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour
And then
Oh,
it's
I gotta
it's
watch
a,
it if he's in it, dude.
Charlie Kaufman,
Charlie
is the
Kaufman
writer and
movie.
director.
Yeah. It's really fucking good.
Did Seymour Hoffman die?
Synecdoche.
He did
No.
from a heroin overdose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
did?
that's right. Yeah, that's true.
I want to talk about unsolved mysteries
part of me-
on Netflix.
Part of me remembers how intense that movie fucked me up, but other part of me has blocked that movie's memory out of my mind because of how I felt afterwards. It's like I know how I felt when I was done watching it, so I've like blocked out what happened in that movie because I was just like, "Fuck that movie."
It
made me
reminds
feel a
me
lot
of like
things.
pretty much every Lars von Trier movie.
Yeah,
I'm like, I remember there were cool visuals, but I don't need to sit with that shit.
yeah. Who needs to see Antichrist again?
Yeah.
James, you saw
Not
Unsolved
like cool.
the new
Put that on your list,
Unsolved
James.
Mysteries?
Well,
Unsolved Mysteries was good, dude.
Yeah, me and Flavortown were talking about it, man. Yeah,
They remade it.
Well,
Yeah, they
no,
did.
well, they
For
just
Netflix.
continued a version of Unsolved Mysteries, but they got the cool music and they got all that. Yeah, like I know Flavortown. I think somebody mentioned about is that dude in it, and you see a little silhouette of his face in the
Yeah,
last.
they don't have
like,
the host coming
No,
back,
he's
but they
not in it,
reference him
yeah.
in the opening credits.
Yeah, but
His voice.
No, just his silhouette.
No, just like it's just like an homage, right, or something.
Yeah, I
like-
mean the structure of it is very like it's very Netflix crime doc.
Yeah, like true crime kind of, but no, the reenactment of everything is super dope. Like
Yeah.
the show is put together really well. The sound is good. It's creepy here.
There's a UFO episode too. It's kind of lame.
But aren't
And I
these things
haven't-
all
yeah.
really happen kind of things? Yeah.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's that what always gets me because I watch whatever I'll be watching like a Dateline episode or something, but there's always like an outcome, and I'm always like, oh fuck, that's right, like it's unsolved, like So yeah,
So you're gonna solve it. You're gonna go solve
a
it.
few of them. You're just like, oh yeah, I know that. Oh, wait. Oh, and then you're waiting for the spin, and then you get the spin, but then it just like the spin is where it leaves off. It gets kind of like, yeah, you're just lost in limbo after that because it's such a wild spin. Like you think there's something else coming, and that's the thing, and it's just like holy shit. It's just it leaves you hanging. You want more, and you go to the next episode. Then it's really
the UFO
fun.
one was kind of interesting because it was run from like
That's my next
it was a
one.
sighting from the 60s.
Yeah,
and it was all in I think Massachusetts or New Hampshire, one of those two states. And it was a bunch of these, just like it was just they were just interviewing a bunch of fucking boomers, like just saying shit about a UFO they saw.
Yeah,
but like it was just kind of lame because they spent like most of the episode talking about fucking Tic Tac videos. Well, they were talking about like, well, and you got the Tic Tac videos, so you know it's real now.
You talk about
And, like,
TikTok or TikTok?
yeah, TikTok videos. No, the Navy Tic Tac.
Oh, they want to bring
videos.
Yeah.
They like brought those into the mix, and they're like, well, the New York Times reported in 2015. And I was just like, okay, like, I mean, I get it. Like, they're gonna have to try to put some like. They're trying to convince normies
Validity
that UFOs
to it,
are a
yeah.
real thing,
Yeah.
but at
They
the
are.
same
They're going
time,
hard
like,
with it, man.
yeah, like that was part of it. I was like, it kind of feels like an agenda-driven.
There's a new season of Unidentified coming out also. Tom DeLonge and
really?
TTSA's show.
Yeah, they
So,
keep
dude,
pimping this hard. I know.
Well, then I also hear people, they're talking about the whole reason behind Space Force is to battle this unknown threat that we have
Oh,
coming.
yeah.
Like, that's what I'm
Yeah.
hearing. Like, dude, they are pushing the alien
Oh
shit
my
so hard. And it makes me feel like, I feel like
I'm
I fell
sorry.
into it in the early stages, like when all the UFO shit was coming back hard. And it was just like, oh man, this is all kind of just leading up to this.
Guys, there's only
Like-
10 minutes left in the show.
Oh shit, there is. We're
10
on a tight
minutes left.
schedule.
What do you wanna
We got a
do?
hard out.
We got a hard out.
I don't want to end the show on UFOs.
No.
Do we need a jingle?
No, I don't know.
Let's see what we can do. What else?
The other one, the only other one I recommend watching was there was one that was clearly an Illuminati murder that they tried to make seem like
the one we were
wasn't an
talking-
Illuminati.
Oh God.
Yeah, there was like the French, French
God.
family that was just like murdered and buried under the house. But the
Dude.
dad was the dad's on the lam, but he's
Oh.
also like French royalty. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, hello, Illuminati. Come on.
So crazy. Like, yeah, like, yeah, the wife and the 3 kids just under the
Shot
porch. Yeah,
and
just
buried, and then
right
this
in the-
dude just like
Oh.
bounces. And apparently, everyone in France has the same haircut.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about
And
French
that-
guys
yeah.
and that like long-haired haircut, like wavy hair, and just looking like a douche.
Like, what's his face? Not Hugh.
No.
Hugh Grant?
Yeah, like a
Wavy-haired
Hugh
douche?
Grant cut. Everyone in France has that cut.
Grimstick, are you working on your time capsule for your backyard before you move?
Oh, dude, it's already made.
Nice.
Sweet. What are you putting in it?
Ah, damn it.
Chat stick?
Just a bunch of chat stick.
Full of Chad sticks.
A whole bunch of USB sticks full of Cruise with Steak episodes.
Phantom farts. Fart in a jar.
Fart in jars. Leave those in there. Totally.
Fart in a jar.
Yeah, maybe just
Phantom
just a couple drawings, freehand drawings, sketches. I just leave those in there.
What?
Some Hot Wheels.
Sweet.
Oh, some Hot Wheels?
Yeah, just a couple Hot Wheels, maybe. Let me put that in there.
No. Couple Hot Carls?
That guy's 3D figure.
Yeah, we can do that. No, there's no time capsules. I should though.
Do one.
Do one. Hey, speaking of time capsules, I got a new. I subscribed to this this new Patreon. It's called Jingle Money, I think, or something like that. And there was a new newsletter that came out this week. It was pretty sweet. It's a pretty good
It's a
newsletter. It's a zine.
Zine.
It's a zine.
Yeah,
It's a zine.
If you check out patreon.com/jingle money, you can see the new zine. And,
Good. Felix
I'll
has a new
probably
zine.
try to put some more stuff up there soon.
Some good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you know what? We've gone an hour and 54 minutes, and Felix plugged his Patreon, and Cruise with Steak has a Patreon.
I was just gonna ask you guys.
It's the battle of the Patreons.
yes. You guys can go to patreon.com/Cruise with Steak. There's tons of bonus episodes. It's a lot of just James Flavortown and I just talking.
It's just
talking.
more show, man. It's
Dude,
more
it's
show.
just-
Yeah.
we
Every
get
week.
deep. It's a
Same
mix
like
of
this.
it's
Yeah.
a mix of Shonen Dump and Cruise of Steak. Yeah, and last week Lady of Oshi popped on to talk ghost stories out of nowhere. It turned into Shonen
Oh yeah,
Dump.
that was a good ghost story.
That's
Shouldn't
cool.
spoil it.
No, you should subscribe to
Oh,
the
give us
Patreon if
give
you
us a
want that.
teaser.
No teasers. You
Absolutely
subscribe
not.
if you. That was the
What kinda-
teaser.
What?
Lady.
Yeah, you want to hear a cool ghost story? You want to hear 30 minutes of vacuum talk?
Dude,
you
how
wanna
about all-
hear Naruto talk?
Tons of it.
You know where to
How-
find it.
And then there's an entire episode on there where I screwed up the audio, and James and Felix are just echoey the entire time, but it's cool. That's on there too.
You just put it up?
You just
Oh, it is
added
there.
an
I'm not
effect.
taking it down. I put it on I'm sorry after, and we did a repair episode, but it's
I
cool.
don't want to talk about echoey episodes, all right? Let's just move on.
Oh, do you have that problem sometime, Keats?
Oh my god. And so trying to like move into the live stream was like, cool. I'll just record the audio of the live stream, put it as the audio podcast, do the video thing, and then put it, in the article with the hollow. And it's just like, come on.
Oh, just chopped up. Yeah.
Yeah. Thus, I haven't really been keeping up to date on the audio.
That's like amateur hour.
I have a story.
It's amateur an hour and a half.
What would this be? This is actually
What do you got, James?
This would fall under kind of like hidden history kind of stuff. Like
Talk about Flavortown just got a boner,
Underground
I saw it.
Railroad type shit.
Underground Railroad?
Underground Railroad, dude. You talking about them tunnels that they
Yeah,
built?
man. Yeah, some tunnel.
free the slaves?
Some tunnel action via
Is this a
Cleveland here.
euphemism?
I got a story that I actually heard today, and it blew my mind because I wanted to relate it. Probably that's why I brought up the sports stuff earlier with the Indians, because I was going to relate it into some of the names that they were coming up with for replacing the Indians team name with.
They're gonna
But
call them the
anyway,
James
so-
Cruises.
And somebody brought up the Cleveland Hope, and I was like, that's not like, at first I'm like, that's lame, and then I'm like, well, it does sound kind of cool, but that at the same time, that someone called into the show and was like, do you know what that really like is that means? And I was like, no. He's like, actually, back in the day, it was, they used to call in the Underground Railroad times, there Cleveland was a like a secret location. Like, so the secret location in Cleveland, yeah, it was called Hope, like Station Hope is what it was called. So let's see, they came through the woods, through the water, through hostile territory, escaped slaves with one goal: to make it to freedom. Some of them did it through the Underground Railroad, a network of white and black people who helped move the escaped slave towards our shores on the railroad without rails. Oh, what the fuck? Man, it's a story that won't let me read the rest. Really? Oh, wait. Sorry about this.
We got a mountain called Chinaman's
So-
and one called Squaw's Tit here. And they
Squaw's
changed
Tit?
Chinaman's, but they left Squaw's Tit, so that's sweet. Anyway, continue.
And then the homes along the route were called stations or depots, and they were run by station masters. The slave master, station master.
Right. Gonna have to change that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change that. The conductors guided the slaves. The routes offered less than ideal conditions. Many of them led north to Ohio. So in Elyria, which is a town about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes west of me. Monolith Hall. Yeah, the home was built in 1835, owned by blah blah blah. Yeah, so basically they're just going over these different places around the area, and so Cleveland was, the Station Hope, and that was interesting, like just to find out it was kind of related.
So that's gonna be the name of the
And I
football
always
team?
knew Cleveland was an area with an underground railroad system for sure. There's lots of lore and history with that, and
Why do they call them like the Cleveland Drew Carey's?
nah, actually, some of the bigger
Steamers.
names. Oh, I'll tell you some. Okay, so over the last few years or so, like t-shirts companies like that shit got real big around here, man. So like this one company that started using an image across the street from where the stadium is, where the Indians play, and on these big ass cement pillars, they call them like the guardians of traffic, and they're these huge fucking monolithic fucking statues. I'll have to find these things, but like the Guardians was a name that was really cool, and you can have this cool logo, like, and it's like, and also the name of our stadium here is Progressive Field, like the insurance company, like the Guardians of Traffic, Progressive, blah 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 blah. Like the tie-in is like perfect, but like, but no, I thought that Cleveland Hope sounded cool. But I think one of the main leaders is the Cleveland Spiders, which is crazy. Like everyone loves it. I guess it's an old school name that's a throwback name to possibly a Cleveland team here. So
we did a history field trip in elementary school, and I remember, like, maybe middle school, and I remember being like really disappointed because we went to this house that was built in whatever, I don't know, early 1800s, and it was supposed to be part of the Underground Railroad. And here I am thinking, like, as a kid, like, oh yeah, we're gonna see the cool like secret tunnel.
There's gonna be
like,
chains and shit.
and it was just like it was just like, yeah, I mean, they kind of hid him down. This was like a designated house where they hid him down in the cellar until, then they just moved on to the next place.
Yeah.
And because I was like,
all them 100-year-old houses had them cellars.
I grew up
right?
like this was probably, I don't know, maybe a 30-minute, 25-minute drive. Well, where this house was anyway, like a 25-minute drive to the Canadian border. But then also you find out that like there were a lot of Canadian cities that were like grabbing up slaves. Like they weren't really on board with the whole like abolition thing.
Hey,
and, like,
while you're here,
Victoria.
Yeah, like they weren't, they were nabbing some slaves up and like sending them back to their owners or like keeping them there. Like Canada was not as safe of a haven as people apparently think it was.
So you're telling me they don't have tax exemptions? I mean, do they have W-2s? Fuck it, let's go.
Get W-2s. Oh, so I thought that
James,
was a cool one. Yeah, man.
The Cleveland shit is dope, though. I gotta say, just in Ohio. I know
we
I
could
made
go
this
on,
joke.
dude. Well, you should come on. Are you busy tomorrow night? Possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean it.
I was saying, no, man. I was saying you should come on the Patreon with us, man. We can talk music.
What time you guys are gonna do it?
It's usually a little bit an hour later, so like it'd be like, well, you see your mountain time, so
Yeah.
It's like 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Yeah.
8 or
Fuck
9
it.
your time.
Yeah. I mean, I'll at least drop
If
by.
you're
but
around, if you feel like it, yeah. Like
But
we'll
this
be
seems all
doing
like
the
post like after show stuff.
I've gotta say, man, Ohio just fucking rules when it comes to music. It's fucking ridiculous.
No, I'm pimping the Patreon is what you're gonna get, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pimp that
you're gonna get
Patreon.
some fucking rad ass music talk.
Hell yeah.
I'll save it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Man. Jerry, who you got on Nox Mente tomorrow night?
Tomorrow's an obelisk for the full moon.
Oh shit,
And we
dude!
have,
The moon looks lit last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
It's a buck moon.
Yeah.
Buck you, buddy.
Buck you, buck off.
So we've got David Whitehead tomorrow night.
David Whitehead.
Yeah, from
that's
the
familiar.
Enslaved podcast with Michael Tessera.
Whoa.
Okay.
Truth Warrior channel.
Truth Warrior.
Bad.
Diving deep in some Q.
No, he doesn't do Q.
Oh, Truth Warrior that doesn't do Q? Are you kidding me?
more esoteric. I won't have a
Q
Q
Warrior
person on the show. I won't.
Oh,
do
that's
that.
good, Jerry. Hold strong on that.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because it's nonsense.
It's not worth entertaining.
It is awesome. But also, like, what is it about somebody that I don't know? They can,
Are you into? Are you into?
Kill the
Are you
stream.
into?
Kill it.
What about-
Kill it.
Are you
kill
into,
it? I'm gonna say
you
something
Look
I'm
at
gonna
this
regret.
shit, dude.
I'm gonna say
Jesus
something I'm gonna regret.
Are you guys into? Are you guys into? Are you guys into curly Q?
Curly Q.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. This has been an amazing show.
Oh, what are we talking about? I don't even know.
Well, Keats, where can people find you?
WeTheHollow.org, PragMagic.com, DakotaSlim.net.
Beautiful.
No, he wanted your home address.
Yeah, no, that's what I wanted. Yeah, where can
He's in Denver, dude.
Physically, where can people
05
find?
Southeast
We're not gonna do this.
in Portland, Oregon, 97202.
Hell yeah.
Send all his mail there.
So yeah, it's been a wonderful night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, all you guys here. We've had fucking 10 people in here, and there's only been like 4 voices speaking all night. I love you guys. You're all the best.
Shonen Dumb podcast.
Shonen Dumb podcast.
man.
Shonen Dumb.
Oh,
It's the hottest new anime podcast. It's surpassing
gonna
Cruise
be
Mistake
rolling
and
here.
Limits.
It's the only fucking anime podcast.
Hell yeah,
Come on.
Keats. It is.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
It doesn't come up on iHeartRadio. It
That's
was
bullshit.
funny.
We'll talk about this later. We're gonna wrap this
Cruising
show
Mistakes on
You should
iHeartRadio.
go talk to the manager.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're
Good
gonna
night.
go talk to the manager.
Goodbye. So long. Farewell.
Adios.
I'm walking gingerly through the rat race. Take a look at the big old smile on my face. Kicking around down by the pool of narcissists. The people are many, they preen themselves, oh how they navel gaze. Somewhere over that hill, the gloomy skies cease to exist. I'm climbing that hill, I pass by and pity the poor Sisyphus. I go into hyperdrive, turn into a beam of light. I'm strolling down aesthetic electric avenue. The people are predictable, they say good morning, how do you do? When out of nowhere, a randomly pure angel in the crosswalk bumps into me. And in doing so, knocks all the evil and all the wind out of me. And it's black as tar, ugly as ever, and of no apology. This angelic mama sings heavenly of the truest theology. Together we're a seraphim dream, forever young with no chronology. 1,000 years from now we'll be written into ancient mythology. We go into hyperdrive and turn into a beam of light. Can you tell me about the view up there? It's sparkling remarkably, the air is crystal clear. Well, please won't you tell me what it takes to transcend this place? A little bit of heart and a whole lot of soul. Take a look at the big old smile on my face. As my angel says, dance with me and your life will never, ever, ever be dull. I go into hyperdrive, turn into a beam of light. 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 Turn into a beam of light.